welcome back to episode. I think I worked out earlier. It's episode 15. We're on now. Yeah. Episode number 15. We've been doing this 15 weeks. It doesn't feel like 15 weeks, but 15 weeks of bullshit. It's hot. We're all uncomfortable. Nathan is topless.
I do not.
I would join.
Depends on what gets edited.
Or he might not be topless. He may have a really.
I don't have any green paint. I'm not chroma keying myself.
I'm literally just thinking you just go to Google
screen overlay on there
and just take the saved image, white background, and just stick it on your chest.
The worst kind of Photoshop work.
Don't put effort into it.
Don't worry, you can use me and my paint skills. It's cool.
Just don't move around too much.
Yeah. Don't dodge this week. Last we left off, our band of misfits was separated. Brooke and Nell had fled from Luskan, found a particular copse of trees, where they intended to spend the night before trying to work out what happened to the rest of their band. Overnight, they were attacked by a group of hunters who had come down from Luskan to track them down. Combat ensued, and after it all, they both ended up captured for different reasons, and were deposited with the rest of the band inside a cage. Band spent the day and the night being beaten and pushed and abused around Luskan before being tied up into a cage, which was continuously rattled so they could not sleep. Some of them gained exhaustion. Most of them are no longer got exhaustion following the rest of the end of the session. Jeffrey still has 2 levels. He really did not like the cage or the lack of sleep.
Only human.
Only human.
Only human.
I am only human.
Following on from that, they were removed from the cage by an elf with a group of other random races who transported them across town very early in the morning, where there was no one else really around. And they were taken to a particularly large building with its own sort of walled settlement stuff, taken into the back entrance before deposited in what is essentially a throne room, where they interacted with one of the high captains, a half-orc, who goes by the name of, not in that book, you stole my book.
I'm sure someone wrote it down, didn't we?
It was no stature.
It was something or other. It's in this book. I never bothered to write it down.
Captain Damir Soljack.
That one. I haven't bothered to write it down because it's in here, so I don't see the reason for writing it down. But yeah.
This is the reason. Yeah, this is right here.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect to hand it. I wasn't planning on handing my book out. I was planning on keeping that on me. But shit happened. I will find it.
Oh, shit. You've already told them then.
Yeah.
yeah, I know, but I'm opening it so I remember, because I've already forgotten. But yeah, the third High Captain Dagmar Soljak, who basically said, I'm going to let you go, taking most of your valuable ship and all of your food, basically. You're going to go kill Jarl Axel for me, and send a message back from Jarl Axel towards Luskan, saying that the second High Captain, Barry Barham, is guilty of treason, and you need him, and because of that, the Luskan code will allow the removal of him, and Dagmar will get a promotion. So you giving your stuff back. You bagged. Hopefully what the word is?
Hooded, yeah.
That one. You were hooded and spun and walked around before being revealed to be deposited inside some sort of crevice in the floor.
How long did it take before we stopped moving?
Half a day.
So it was a full half a day?
Yep.
But were we walking the entire time?
Yep.
With a bag we won't walk that fast, so okay. Plus we were manacled, chained and crap, so
yep.
We're probably about an hour outside Luskan.
You have no idea. When you went and back up and looked around, you couldn't see Luskan.
What was it say?
Yep.
Yeah, we have no idea where we are.
Yep. So, probably quite far away.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
So yeah, you spent the night resting, the day resting because you were exhausted. and then come up with the plan of making your way towards where Jarl Axel and his band of mercenaries were, and with the intent of arriving there during the day, because Drow don't like the sun.
No.
You got some fish from the river, you filled up your water skins, and that is where we left off. As you guys started making your journey towards the crevice in the Slack Mountains, where you could find Jarl Axel and the home base of the Brigand Day Earth. So, walk and talk, guys.
What do I know about Jarl Axel?
Oh yeah, I meant to start that off before we start playing! Tildren, please make a history check with advantage.
Really good. I don't believe you. 9.
9, sweet, cool, that's fine. Then information.
What do I know about him?
Fucking nothing.
Have I heard of
If he's
him
been
because
around for a
he's-
while, I might have heard of
Fucking
him.
nothing.
Oh.
I hear on the grapevine that he's got a rather good collection of magic items.
So I will
I
share
heard
the
of it.
information that has already been shared. What you know of Jarl Axel is he's a male drow who is not really an outcast, but sort of an outcast of drow society. Left his family home to set up a mercenary band, essentially. He then took in other outcast males to form the basis of the mercenary band. He is still involved with the drow. He still does jobs for the drow. He's involved with the, I can't remember the fully name, can't fully recall the city name, but one of the major cities of the drow he's involved in the politics of. At some point in the past he was blessed by Lolth. He not quite often organises the fall of male outcasts, leaving them with no option but to join his mercenary band or die. He's a talker, he likes talking, prefers talking over fighting, but is deadlier than most people would be in a fight. And he has access to a lot of magic items all the time. He has a thing for magic items. That's the information you know of him from 10 years or so. He was still living in the Underdark. Yeah.
Both.
You never saw him, you never heard him. You never interacted with him, but
Yeah.
he's a name that sort of floated around the Underdark.
Have you shared this with any of us?
I'm assuming that was just shared.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I was going to say, what does your character know of him?
Yeah.
There you go, that's the information.
Cool.
So the way I see it, we can either do the job, go back to Luskan, and get our heads cut off by the gigantic monster of a thing, or we dob him into that bloke who will get the others to kill him, and then we just get off scot-free.
You never told me to go back to Luskan.
We have just sent a message.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
You gotta just make sure a fit message gets sent.
Yeah, but if they're all dead, who's taking the message?
I might have a reason to go back to Luskin.
Of course you do.
Oh.
Do you want a boat? Is that what it is? You want a boat?
No. A little bag of something which I might have left behind.
Is it worth our time?
You need some cash.
It's not cash. It's worth a lot of cash though.
How much a lot of cash?
Who knows?
What do I know how
I
much?
hope you did.
It depends what the buyer's offering.
So you want to go back to Luskan?
Technically I don't need to go into Luskin, I just need to go very, very near to it.
I might leave you to that one on your own.
Okay.
I don't think any of us want to go back there.
Sooner I see that town, or rather, I've forgotten the fucking phrase.
The inverse of the sooner I see it, the better.
Yeah.
The later I see it, the better.
worse.
In terms of the value of the bag of powder now, you're not entirely sure, but that would be worth a hefty sum of money.
Well, I'm just going to say he took about $2.5 grand from me.
How do we know we're not even
I
being
lost
watched
about
right
£1,000.
So is it more than that?
And if
it
you want to
might
look
not be
around,
more.
you'll probably bet. Is it light or dark out right now?
It could
Dark
help
at the
you
moment.
recover.
Okay. I'll probably look around there.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
It depends how we use
Where the
it.
hell are the... There we go.
I say we come back to this issue once the current one is resolved.
13.
13.
Finally.
You have a look around, you don't see anyone watching you, no one's nothing's moving, nothing's following you.
Except for that pack
Apart
of
from the
wolves.
pack of wolves just passing in the distance, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Can
ignoring
you
you.
sense humanoids?
Who wants dog meat?
Yes. And we
Like,
probably-
how low are we
how
talking
far away do we think we are from their
Yeah.
base?
We don't know.
You were told half a day's journey,
And
Yeah.
we've been travelling for
which half a day journey would be roughly 12 miles.
Okay.
I say we probably don't want to stop.
And we
I'm gonna-
we stopped
We want to be
a
like
couple of hours
miles
away, so
out,
we
so
get there for
we
about
will
midday.
avoid
We
any
left.
trolls that they might have.
I can sense humanoids within 6 miles.
So yeah, we-
I'm going to private awareness now just to see if there's anything around at the moment apart from us.
Okay.
So I'll spend a minute doing that while.
We'll just stand.
You sit down, you focus. You do sense, like on the very edge of the radius, you do sense humanoids, but they're sort of like, they're not really moving, they're just, you sort of sense them further down the road on sort of in the direction.
Okay. So not the way we're travelling.
Not the way you're traveling, no, because you're traveling off-road. Yeah. It's, you sense essentially just like fellow travellers or other humanoids making use of the road.
Okay. Well, we're near a road.
We knew that, though, didn't we?
I didn't realise there was a road.
Yeah.
On the other side of the water.
At this side of the water.
Whereas on this side of the water, yeah, it was the water next to the water.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm assuming you guys have this conversation literally as you're walking from the start, so you're still.
We're
This is
constantly
still-
travelling as
Yeah, this is still the day.
if we want to approach this mercenary camp, I can go up to the entrance myself. I will probably be seen as I probably won't be seen as a hostile target, or I'm less likely to be attacked on sight.
I thought it was a kill on the site. That's what we was told, weren't we?
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, as far as I'm aware, Joel actually prefers to talk.
Well-
If he meets you personally, he will. What about everyone he's got with him that he's told to kill on site?
Well,
The only person that has told us this is the person that puts here.
How many of these drow are wandering around?
I would
on
like
the
to see
surface?
you try.
I ain't seen any before I met this guy.
I'm fairly certain I know how that would
You
go.
haven't seen
Exactly.
a tree before you met
That's
this guy.
straight on.
Exactly.
I'd see plenty of trees just from afar away.
I can understand that he might try to make us shoot first and ask questions later if he wants us to kill this drow. But at the same time, if he wants us to actually succeed and move on up in the captain's cabin, he's probably going to tell us the best way of getting through this, which doesn't involve talking. This is in his
The
own
way I
best
see it is
interest.
he's in this for himself, so he will tell us anything to just going, all guns blazing,
And what's even
all
wrong
bows
with that?
blazing.
The problem is, if we attack this guy, we were told that he's known by he's an associate of the Lord's Alliance. I would rather piss off one pirate captain from Luskan than the entirety of the Lord's Alliance.
He's just known to them. He's not like their most important buddy ever. It's a drow in a cave.
I mean, he wants us to say that the second High Captain is being mutinous,
Yeah. to
whereas
go
he
forth
is
like that.
actually being mutinous.
Yeah.
Out of interest, so he's known to the Lord's Alliance. Is this known in the sense of get my mate to do it so that I don't get my hands dirty? No.
What does mutiny mean?
Well, it's,
Yeah, you pirate.
I think we all know what mutiny means.
Yeah, I know what mutiny means.
I'm checking, do
tell
you
us,
know
yeah,
what
you
mutiny
know what mutiny
means?
means? That's what I'm checking.
Yeah, it's when you.
So we have to
start
roll
over-
inside him know what it
roll
means.
insight on that.
If you want to roll insight, go ahead and roll insight.
Everyone's
I'll just go
doing
ahead and make a deception check.
Yeah, good luck, buddy.
What did you get?
So I got a 17 plus 8.
Yeah, he knows what mutiny means.
I got a 20 plus
I got
3.
13.
Cool, you got a
Yeah,
25.
still, yeah.
Oh,
I
damn.
got
I
seven.
thought my insight was better. Oh wait, no.
I got a
No,
7.
damn.
I got a 7.
Did anyone get 25?
No, you rolled so
Oh,
fucking
I didn't
high.
even check.
I can't even get
Do you know what?
25.
I can't. I don't
If
care.
I'd
if you
if I
need-
thought
I was like,
I don't.
Jesus.
It's unfortunate.
Alright.
It's
Fuck.
trying to overthrow the guy in charge. It's trying to rise up and just be like, no, we ain't having any of you now. We're in charge. And
So the pirate that we're killing, no, the pirate we're helping works for the other pirate.
They're kind of in an agreement. What I know, could you correct me if I get any of this wrong? From what I know of Luskan is there's 5 pirates in charge. Okay?
Okay.
5. I'm assuming lizard folk have 5 claws on their hands.
Let's go with Shaw.
This one does. 5.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I think you confused him.
No, let's actually confuse him.
No, but they're not of all the.
Wait,
They're
is
not
that
all of
moral
the same rank.
aspect?
No, they're not.
Trick question, it's exactly the same.
Well, I've got a thumb.
Oh my god. Anyway, they're not all of the same rank though. Okay. Now each crew has to respect the crew of the guy above. Okay.
Wait, so
Are the
they
crews above bigger?
Generally, yes.
Okay.
He did tell us that the other crew was better armed,
That
better
said,
trained.
that said, you piss off one of them, you're probably going to have the others on you as well. It's not a good thing to piss off any of them. You're an idiot.
No one informed me of this town. I have no idea what this town was.
Also, technically, we don't know it was him that pissed him off still.
No, you do. Because I just said it.
Yeah, you just outed yourself, I suppose.
I think the rest of us know. Let's be honest.
I made an
Yeah, you
assumption
fucked
based
up.
on the fact that they were asking stupid questions when I walked off.
I think those of us that were still with you are fairly aware of why this happened.
I knew,
Yeah,
I knew
I'm well
someone.
Now that I've
knew
worked out
this.
who it was that outed you, I'm just going to sort of give you a punch in the arm. Not enough to like hurt or anything, just you fucking idiot.
I remember he used the word loophole, and that was probably the only word I really understood when he was talking to us. Because he could get around all these pirate laws by using us. And that's where we come into it. So,
So
we're not,
why would
he's
we
not
want
really doing anything wrong.
Why
though,
would we
is
want
he?
to annoy the
Yeah,
bigger
that's-
captain?
But he's not, because it's the loophole, remember? And that's
Okay.
what lets you get away with breaking the law.
So imagine.
Do you know what a loophole actually is in the physical sense?
You're using big words here.
It's a noose to hang
No,
yourself
I'm
with.
talking about what you used to get out of
Now,
breaking the law.
If you've
and
got to
crime.
explain to him
Definitely
something,
a
you've got to
noose.
explain it this way. So imagine you've got some guy that you don't like, right?
Yeah, alright.
And you can't kill him. That would be murder. That would be awful. So you say to this other person, "Hey, can you kill him for me?" Technically, you've just got some other guy to kill you for
He
it.
has a load of pirates and he could have done that for him, right? Which is why he couldn't, because he don't use us.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
he's
because we're
using
not
us.
pirates.
So he's not breaking the law, so there's no mutiny going on.
But we're doing it because he made us. So it's still technically him that's
And the
doing
only
it.
reason he made us instead of killing us is because we could do this and the pirates couldn't.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
why do we want to?
Exactly, right? So now you get what I'm saying.
But it's not. We're not technically forced to. We've left town. We could go. We
Yeah.
could never see that place again. But there's always that chance that we'll run into him or his crew or someone from his fleet. I don't know.
Am I the only one that finds that funny as well, that we get bagged, given most of our stuff, and then left? Right, we could just walk off in any direction, right?
But this
We
is.
don't even have to go to this mountain. We can just walk off that
There's
way right
likely
now.
a spellcaster who can
I don't
spry us
want-
to make sure we're doing it.
No,
Hush.
these are pirates.
Can you
Be
make a
honest.
wisdom
now.
saving throw for
Boy,
Oh no.
Failed it.
3.
Hmm?
Failed it.
3.
3, cool. That's fine.
No psychic damage today. Now, you don't want to be hunted down by these guys. At any rate, that's a bad thing.
You definitely don't want your idiot
I've
player
been-
rolling.
I've been undone since this morning, since one idiot decided it was a good idea to talk to that orc and take him away from the ship. Like, being hunted down is just half of the course for today, really, isn't it?
I'm well aware it's my fault. From where I'm from, we don't care about others really.
The thing is,
I
There's-
thought you were like one of the few smart people here, but that just did not end well.
there is an option too that
You're
we
right.
seem to be forgetting about here. Because, so we've got big pirate, nasty pirate A, and
9.
he's telling us to go kill this other person on behalf of making him better than that crew, so that that crew gets demoted and he's put up. But what I'm saying is that we go to crew number 2 that he's trying to get demoted, and we tell
Not
him
even
the pirate
demoted, he
A.
wants him killed.
Oh, he won't.
No, he'll be killed.
No,
Because
will
mutiny
probably be
means the
killed.
death.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, yes, mutiny.
He
does
wasn't
mean
guilty
that,
of
so-
treason. He will be killed.
Well, the crew gets demoted and the captain gets killed.
Would
But
the crew not just join him?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Lost.
Yeah.
they're
So are you
There's a
saying
lot
that
of
we
things.
should just go somewhere else?
No, I'm saying we should just kill this drow so the big Titanic orc doesn't kill us like the squids and we
Because-
can just get out of here.
But I thought you said if he can't find us, then what are we doing? I've misunderstood you. I thought you were saying we shouldn't do it and just go somewhere else and leave them to it. Which is sort of sensible.
Yeah. Sensible doesn't sound like something I'd say.
No. It sort of tasted foul coming out of my mouth.
I just can't believe you want to talk to this pit of vipers.
Well, we might.
I mean,
give
how,
it a
what's the
chance.
word? Well, yeah, what's the
If,
word?
if he doesn't want to
It's-
talk and we have to kill,
We'll
so
just kill
be it.
him.
We'll
You
kill
guys
him.
have heard of drow, right?
Yes.
Mm.
But if we, yeah. But
He's
if
like
he wants,
yes,
if he
I
starts
have.
talking, we might have a chance. If it goes fucking sour, then yeah, we kill them.
If we talk to them and it all goes wrong, we still kill them.
I mean,
If we
Drow are
talk to them and
hardly
it goes right,
Then we lose the element of surprise.
Drow are hardly the
I've
most
said that I will be the
difficult to
first
kill
one
things
entering the
anyway.
cave.
Yeah,
They
we'll
won't
be
know
fine.
of your existence.
They're still, I'd still rather just club them around the back of the head before they even know what's up, than before they know people are there.
Do we know
I'm
it's
not,
like-
I'm not in the
All of them.
business of killing someone because someone has asked me to or someone is paying me to kill them.
What about that dwarf we were sent to kill, the Weevil?
We haven't been sent to
Capture,
kill him, we've been
actually.
sent to capture him.
There was like a 4,000.
5,000 to capture him.
There was like
Dead
a
or
big
alive?
amount of gold.
No,
was alive.
they
Alive.
they
They
wanted him
all jumped at
alive.
Oh,
It was. I think it was only $2,000 if he was dead.
And we all jumped at that.
Now
there's
they jumped
one
to the 5,000
evil
for being
drow.
alive.
Well, considering we don't know. Well, the
Yeah, but we're not being paid.
We don't know if he's evil, and do we actually know what he looks like?
He is evil.
How do we recognise this
Fuck
one
no.
guy out of a whole bandit camp
He's
city?
probably going to be better
Or whatever.
armed and armoured.
So he'll be the guy.
Well, I don't
covered
know
in-
if he's got a stockpile. He might.
One is covered in magic items.
We can get all the stuff back we lost from the drow, and maybe even the pirate gives a basket of old stuff too.
I wouldn't
Yeah, that's
mind
not
that
bad.
myself.
That's probably already been sold.
Yeah, we're not going back to Luskin.
No, I don't.
No
know.
one wants to
They've
go
still
back to
got that
Luskin.
dog.
I do.
My head
Kind
would
of.
quite like
If
to
you
stay
really want a
attached to my
dog, I'm
shoulders
sure
with
the
that one.
gnome that gave it to you can make you another.
I would like that. a lot.
Don't we need to go back there?
I will even pay for it.
Yes. Yeah, we're doing a thing.
Yeah.
Can I call him Spike?
You can call him whatever you want. I will even let you spell Spike.
Mm.
Why do I want it? What kind of spell?
Yes.
Like glow in the dark?
Sure.
You are possibly the stupidest person I've ever met.
Do you want to have this magic?
I know that is an insult, but I will accept that.
It is an insult, but
It's a badge of honour for him. Don't take it away.
no, I'm just trying to make sure he wears it with pride.
At
You're
which
very
point I will
efficient,
call
but
over.
thicker than
Oh.
2 thick planks.
And please don't ever change. Don't ever get
No.
educated. Ever,
No.
please.
It would be terrifying to see you with any sliver of
Yeah.
intelligence.
How much of an echo is this shouting to each other going?
It's not shouting.
It's
with
No,
probably
no.
just
I'm.
Jeremy's
I.
He's
I
only slightly bit Stacey. So, Sasha has gone maybe like 20, 30 feet ahead.
Oh, do we need to establish a march?
At the moment, I'm assuming you're marching in a group.
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
fine.
but I was just like, I don't really care
Yeah.
either way. Like, obviously Sasha would like the Hawful dead because I don't like my own kind, and he fucked with me, and like,
Whoa,
I-
revelations!
no, I am Scary Hunter. You do not capture the Scary Hunter. But this conversation was annoying me, so I just went forwards and just started hunting as we're going forwards. I'm listening to it all, but I'm.
Yeah, he's
So
only
I'm shouting
slightly
back,
ahead.
You're
but all
making-
of you are talking quietly.
You're
Yeah.
making pained facial expressions at the stupid we're saying.
Just like that.
probably face palming multiple times too.
Probably why.
We're
Yeah,
hearing
I've now
Ah.
said, well, I think we should just talk to him, and yeah, and I'm now just keeping an eye out
So-
what's going on around us.
From what I know about Jarlax, do I know that like he just does whatever the highest bidder gives him, basically, or
He's behind.
Yes and no. He does more to increase his standing and the standing of his mercenary band than anything else.
okay.
So he won't necessarily go to the higher bidder if the higher bidder will fuck his reputation.
Yeah.
But he's also more or less indifferent. I mean, this is the guy who goes, that's a male drow that I want. I'm gonna get him outcast. I'm literally gonna fuck his life so that I can have him in my mercenary band. So,
Let's be fair. Getting him kicked out and to join his mercenary band is probably an improvement for a number of drow.
Depends
What
what
you're
it does.
into.
Yeah.
It's still
because
drow after all.
you still, it means you're now hated by everyone else and your own kind.
Well, apart from the people around you,
Yeah, apart from
which
the
are
people
all
around.
male.
Yeah. You now live in an all-male society.
All male purple people.
Yeah. So, you know,
Okay,
Even
that
worse,
sausages.
you're an elf. Oh.
Terrible thing.
you know, whilst you may just be a sex toy for inside drow society, you still get sex. So, you may every now and again be bleeding heavily, but hashtag worth, I got snoo snoo.
Is that the name of the episode?
No!
It is now.
No!
Somehow in the description you need to write.
Wave Stardust?
with a dick in there somewhere.
Aubergine.
Yeah.
H equals
easy
equals
enough.
D.
Huh?
The dick's easy enough.
Yeah, aubergine.
Jeffrey, what's your view on this? You haven't spoken.
Much.
Yeah, much, yeah. Well, I don't really want to kill this guy. You know, he was up for talking. And to be honest, I'm a bit too tired and didn't like that cage. You could probably tell. I'm up for talking if you're going to go ahead and talk to him. And as I said to Hush, if we need to fight, we need to fight.
What were you even going to say to him? Also the guards.
Oh yeah, you're
Well-
walking at half speed. Yes.
Yeah.
Because
To be honest.
level 2
Oh, so it's a day's travel.
We were sent here to
No.
kill you by someone stronger than us.
Travelling
But
speed
we can't
doesn't
kill you
affect it
because
by
you might be
petrol
stronger
cruiser
than us.
roughly the same amount.
So
That's good.
we want to be
It's
friends.
only combat speed.
We were sent here to kill you
We're
by
not
someone
believing.
that we don't want to, and we don't want to follow his orders, and he's being mutinous, trying to get us to get the second captain killed by forging a letter.
Tell him that you have no intention of doing what you're about to say.
Yeah.
Say that first. Because if you
Good
know
idea.
we're sent here to kill you, I don't think you'd be able to finish the sentence. Just from experience, you might want to do that.
Maybe we should. Have you got any paper on you to like give to him so he can follow a script?
I'll be fine.
Just like
sure.
ink, quill, paper. What do you want?
Or we're just going to knock on his door with a document and be like,
We have been sent to finish this contract.
hear ye, hear ye.
Sign here to notify the sender of of our arrival. Thank you. Stabbed.
Now-
Signed with blood.
While I'm at the entrance, if we are doing it this way, if we come to this agreement, what am I saying about you guys that probably won't be seen at that point?
My companions are a short distance away.
Oh, so you want to be known.
Wait,
You want me to tell you
them
you're there?
if it goes well? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
Wait
want him
until
to
we
tell
see
us
how
that
they
we're-
look.
Yeah, because well, I mean,
Yeah.
Do we want him to tell? Do we want to tell him all of us are here, or are we going to only tell him about some of us?
Well, I'm fairly certain that they'll go searching
He'll probably want to know
after
that all of
we've
us are here.
arrived. Yeah,
Because if he finds that we're keeping secrets, he might not trust us.
and we kind of need.
And we need that.
Okay.
It might help us. What time is it? And how far do you reckon? Do we know how far we are to it?
We were about 12 miles away, so probably walked a
Because
good.
obviously I want to try and
Mile
make
or
sure.
two now.
You've been walking roughly 25 minutes.
Yeah,
Well, we're
so
right
that's
now.
a good like mile and a half,
How often can you use that primeval thing?
as much as I want.
Ah,
I
okay.
just have to spend a minute.
So I say we just keep walking for the next 7 hours. Well, no, next 3 hours.
How long have we been awake?
You slept during the day. So at this point, you've only been slept.
Because
Awake.
we were
You've
trying
only
to
been awake
catch
like
up.
Oh yeah, we
hour.
wanted
Okay.
because we wanted to
sorry.
go by
Yeah.
in the
Closer
morning.
to 2 hours after the journey to the river and back.
Yeah. So just walking
keep
on, I guess.
walking till.
So is this the final plan, or are we?
I
So
suppose. Yeah.
how far away do we stop before you go off on your own and be like, hey, I've got friends up there?
Well, while you're in sunlight, me and my kind can't see very well. Even if we're not in the sunlight, we can't see into sunlight very well.
That's
So
good to know.
again, does that mean that we stay like 30 steps behind you? Do we stay half a mile behind you?
Well, to start with, let's say you stay out of sight, because I'm the most likely one that they won't kill on sight if they do in fact have orders to kill on sight.
Who is the second most likely they won't kill on sight?
Sticks.
Fair enough. Out of us, the people that can actually talk.
They definitely kill him on sight. There's a high chance.
Or attempt to catch me as a slave. Could go either way.
Same for him.
Also, yeah.
Him and him.
Yay.
Probably you as well, actually.
Oh great.
Or different.
Well, they're at it. You as well.
Yeah.
You,
Okay,
you.
everyone.
To be fair, the ones least likely to be killed on sight would be you two. Awkward fart.
Not awkward at all. Poignant.
He just sheds himself at the prospect of this.
I mean, be well aware, if we do go with this plan, they will not respect you or you in the slightest.
I'm okay with that.
I may change my appearance.
I
Disguise
thought we
kits.
weren't using any illusions or...
Yeah.
Not an illusion.
Oh yeah, you have that.
I thought the plan was to be honest with them.
We are being honest with them about who we are. So, we'll see. I would rather stay outside.
Well, hang on. You can make yourself look like a drow, but can you make yourself act like a drow?
I'll just copy what I've seen him do.
Go on then, show us.
Well, that hasn't got us into a good spot, has it?
You just stab me.
That hasn't got us into a good spot, has it?
This is true.
Sounds like a plan then.
Yeah, talk first.
Talk first, stab later.
Yeah. Unless there's any
Possibly
objections.
stab later.
Where's it going?
I mean, of course, before we go in, I will try to sense how many we can expect inside.
Okay then. Onwards.
That's too
And
brief.
fast travel.
This is a terrible plan. I think it's probably the second worst plan that I've heard today, which makes it the worst plan ever in the history of ever as far back as I can remember. But
What
if
was
you
the,
go
what was
worst-
the first plan?
So the first plan, which wasn't quite so bad, was the one where we tried to get the orc to show us where the bar was, but that didn't work out either.
That was a mistake.
It must have been at some point, because that was day and now it's night, and there was lots of walking in between, and then there was a bag put on my head, so I couldn't tell if it was still night or day. It was just black all the time, and then when the sack came off, it was black as well, so it's probably still the same night, right? But if you're all going in, I'm going to go with you as well, because when shit hits the fan and someone needs to bust you guys up whatever slave pits you put yourselves into, I'm going to be the one to do it.
I said I wasn't going into the cave. I was going to wait outside.
Well, when they invite you in for
Are they
a
not-
cup of tea,
Would I know that he's more likely to try and recruit me? Okay.
You're a male drow. You can
He
make this
recruits
up.
male drows who are outcasts.
Yeah.
Just so.
You're
So-
like prime real estate for him.
And you've just sort of
Yeah.
shown up on his, or going to show up on his doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
It's a safe bet that he'd be interested.
Also, this giant problem, you can't be helping him.
What
The
lives
giant
underground?
Oh, that giant problem.
In the mountains.
The giant.
The giant problem.
Yeah.
It's like the one that we've been distracted from because of all this piracy and whatever.
You know, the main plot.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
I mean, your main plot is piracy, rum, piracy, and
Flying castle piracy.
Yeah, yeah.
We
And then
We
it's
may-
cold all of a sudden. Fuck.
if we do get to talking with him, that may be a bargaining chip that we have.
Which bit?
What?
That we can take care of any problems he's having with these giants.
We're gonna guard him, hang around, or what?
Well,
We're currently
if
investing.
it's mercenaries, he probably has mercenaries in other places that are dealing with business, and the giants could be affecting that business.
Yeah, we're giving him business for giants to kill, right?
Depends what business it is.
Mercenary business.
I've got an idea. So we've got these badges. We've still got the badges, haven't we? They didn't take that off us. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know. This
We've
guy
got these
there.
badges, and it gives us some authority. Now the guy obviously likes authority if he's friendly with the Lord's Alliance. So we just say we're looking to get in with the Lord's Alliance with him, and we act like we're the good guys in all this. And yeah,
It worries me that you say we have to act like the good guys in this. We are the good guys in this.
yeah.
Relative to the person in the sentence.
I mean,
I don't know about you. I'm a perfectly pleasant individual.
because we've never stolen or committed property damage.
Well,
or
not to
like
them.
We haven't.
dealing
graves,
things,
you know,
or
we haven't done any of that
broken
whatsoever.
graves,
Kill officials.
Robbed a corpse.
No, I've done none of that.
a corpse.
Stole from the innocent. Burnt down a building.
Ah,
with
yeah.
arson.
Destroyed a pet.
Killed
Killed
several
someone.
people.
Yeah, I mean,
How is that chart looking, by the way?
I
Really fucked up. It's a really fucked up chart.
I don't want to be.
Have we got who done
blunt.
who did each thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
See, even I do.
I don't want to be blunt, but I'm not the most innocent of people.
I don't think we're under any illusion that you were. You're a pirate.
It's good that you think that. But
I'm rolling insight on that.
you didn't say that right.
15.
Would you want to roll? You can roll persuasion or deception depending on which one.
What did I say? I said
I'm glad you think that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably
glad you think
More
that, yeah.
persuasion.
well, I rolled a 12, and it's plus. Is it deception plus? Well, deception plus 2, persuasion plus 5. So
Go persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. You're not really lying.
no.
Do that.
So persuasion. So yeah, I mean, you're not really sure
What he meant. Yeah, no, that's cool.
It could mean good. It could mean bad.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what that meant.
But
That's
he-
why I rolled.
Yeah, but he is definitely glad that you think that.
To know. Piracy.
Nothing wrong with this. So yeah, maybe if we come across as more of a helping hand to him on, you know, help him out, help out the Lord's Alliance, and
Well, it would always be helpful to a drow to have someone on his side.
Exactly.
To help him during the day.
and even better if maybe we could start something between him, a pirate crew, the other pirate crews, and the this shark guy. If we get them against, Souljack, that's it. If we go, I was thinking the other person.
Yeah,
wasn't
his first mate.
it? So we get.
Is the other one Barry Barrow?
Do we get them all
Yeah,
to
that's
team
the,
up?
That's the second character. It's the worst name. It's like, I swear Liam must have pulled it out of his anus. No, but I know it's in the book. I know it's in the book.
But it sounds like a
Yeah.
out the arse.
Third lost trouble,
Just
brother.
like Barry Barron.
It's like what?
The
To
third
me,
lost
to
trouble,
you,
brother.
what?
So yeah, we get all them to group up on this. Fuck, I've forgotten his name already.
Souljack.
Souljack. We get them to team
I
up
thought
with
you were the
Souljack.
pirate.
I'm great with names. I've forgotten all of yours.
Places are maybe, but
Well, maybe we could
Well-
discuss that to him if, you know, the conversation started going bad. We go, actually, by the way, we are looking to help.
Oh,
you.
by the way, we were sent here to kill you, so maybe you can
No,
help
not
us
the
kill the
kill-
guy who's trying
not
to get
the
us
kill
to kill
bit.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
showing the
don't,
badge
maybe
mark.
don't lead with that.
But no, yeah, that's,
we're not going to get involved in attacking the captain because we were informed that the men that we all fought were his weakest.
That's a great idea. We send him on, we get the other captains involved, and we scarper. Great idea.
That's what I proposed.
There's an all-out fight, and we're nowhere to be seen. That's perfect.
Well, we have a plan, and
Yeah, you just stand peripheries, wait for it all to blow over, and
hopefully it can work.
loot the corpses.
Even better. He had a nice spear on him.
You did.
Don't take that out of context.
My
fact
my
that
character
you said
starts
that, it made it
sniggering.
worse.
It did. It made it so
Because
much
I
worse.
actually wasn't.
I mean, it was a very impressive spear.
You start sniggering. That's a 18 plus whatever to hit.
You're punching him.
Yes, I'm punching. I'm not going to bite
I'm
his
not
head
standing
off.
next to you.
He's
Right,
going
so
to walk
jump
up to
like
you
you.
and punch you in the back of the head.
I mean,
Yeah,
assuming you guys are walking and talking, you'd be within striking distance easily.
So we can take like 2 steps and wallop him.
4!
4 plus.
Oh my god.
That's gonna hurt.
Oh dear, that's pretty like 10.
Plus 3.
Ouch.
7. Close enough.
That's a good punch you got.
Unless you wish to shield,
It wouldn't do any difference.
would it still okay?
I don't have mage armor currently.
Lol.
So how much is that? 7?
Yep.
Yeah.
He said the punch is bad. Wait until you see my bite.
See, that will leave a mark.
The punch leaves a mark today. He's got,
The punch is
That's
definitely.
no, he's gonna have one
He's
hell
got
of
a
a
great
fucking-
big bruise on his arm here.
yeah. Instant bruising.
I got sleep.
Oh fuck.
Oh, fuck!
Please,
We're all standing next to each
Can we
other. It won't
please
work.
stop
He
this?
will sleep half
Oh,
the party.
Cool. Who's got the least hit points?
That's all this stuff I
That would
have.
be me.
Oh no.
You're an elf. You're immune to it.
43.
44.
What's yours?
27.
Cool. You got the least hit points.
Oh no,
You-
sticks.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure she has more.
And it's
I
from
have
that-
less health
it's
than a
from that
spider.
point.
Wait,
So-
wait.
No, it's not.
Yeah, but
it's
it's
not
target-
from that
22.
point.
It
Oh,
targets
it's not
the
from that
lowest
point.
22,
it's
so
I thought it was
the
from that point
lowest-
it was
it's
closest.
the lowest creature in that
Ah,
radius.
never mind then.
So you
Yeah.
take 22 off sticks, then the rest off.
And then,
Yeah.
unless you cast a high level sleep, it's always going to
Yeah,
put
fair.
sticks to sleep.
Oh.
And
Mhm.
she will not thank you for that.
She wouldn't know. Yeah, she had no idea. Children wouldn't thank you for that.
No.
Well, at least we can carry the spider.
I go to push
Well, I
him
can
and you
shake
shock
her
and
away.
grasp. Just do it like that.
How did that roll?
Oh my god. Can we please stop attacking each other?
That's a 9.
Yes.
So you're shocking him. You go out to zap him and he just parries it out of the way. No!
Conflicts.
And as a bonus action, no. And that's enough.
If you did
We're
that,
gonna
I think
start
everyone
that.
I
else
think
would
everyone
you.
would just turn around and be like, bonk!
I just get a
Sleep.
look.
I would start
Yeah.
breaking out more damaging spells.
You look at
Or power.
I think I just
Oh, you don't have it, do you?
both.
as you try to
Okay,
shock and
go.
grasp me. You just get a look.
have
as
it.
if
Stop,
it's
please.
like,
Pump, pump.
Seriously?
Right.
Well, in fairness,
Anyway,
if I was doing
so-
that, I would fire off a
Enough of
scorching
that.
ray at level
Shall we get to within?
3, and that would
Some-
and that would-
Fast forward before we kill
How many
each
miles
other.
have we walked now?
I mean, you've got an additional 20 minutes.
We've done a
So
time.
that's
About another
another
mile.
mile.
So
We're
we
2 miles
walked
in.
about 3 miles.
Oh yeah.
Should we do a time skip for the next 3 miles?
Because I want to rest at some point as well.
I
How
want
long-
primeval awareness again.
Right now,
How long does that take?
A minute.
Okay, in that minute I'm going to disguise myself.
cool. Will you disguise yourself?
So I'm going to use my disguise kit to change my physical appearance.
Uh-huh.
What kind of check do I make? Dexterity, just a d20.
You know,
I have- I have
In, in what way are you altering your performance?
he's a blue orc.
You mean my appearance?
Appearance.
Yeah.
Purple orc. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have like a buffed out haircut that looks like proper pompadour. I want like big ass sideburns, a moustache drawn on maybe.
Okay.
I just want to look just like an orc that's just not looking like Hush.
Fair enough.
Maybe I'll go for a real rock look. And no one's got any glasses on. You ain't got any glasses on, have you guys?
If someone's going to have glasses in the backpack, it'll be a Nell.
Yeah, checking.
Does this take less than a minute?
For some reason, I
Probably
picture
not.
I picture more that he'd have
Well
a
then,
monocles and
You're gonna
like.
have to wait.
Do you know what? On there, I could probably create some.
Maybe.
Not in the
It's
Not worth it though.
Not in the minute, no, it'll take a while.
So,
We could do it.
what are we going to have you roll for that?
Intelligence.
Go ahead and make Yeah, you're proficient in disguise
you
here.
become proficient in it when you become an assassin.
Yeah, go ahead and make a dex check and add your proficiency modifier.
Okay, so dex modifier. Oh boy.
Plus your
4
proficiency.
plus proficiency. So 7 plus 7, 12. So I rolled a
God,
5.
you rolled bad.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you did.
Unfortunately, what you're going for is not a very difficult thing to do, apart from the hair. Rather than a you get more of like a flop.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's just sort of
yeah.
droop.
Emo
Yeah,
hard.
it's just like
You look good.
yeah,
mate.
except it's like drooping a foot away from his face.
Yes, I have.
Apparently quite a bit.
So he's
Well,
got like
the
just a,
disguise kit might have had a wig in it. You know.
Yeah, I was for some reason I was picturing your
He's
your
just doing
character
this
as
at the
quite
moment.
short haired.
Yeah.
His hair is currently doing this.
The model has pretty long hair, but I haven't really decided what Hush is going for.
but you managed to get the moustache and the beard. It looks passable.
Sideburns?
The sideburns, yeah, sorry, sideburns.
Oh, God,
you
the
don't want it
Stick
beard.
some like fluffy black, I don't know, like containers on the side of my head.
I'm more or less just assuming the disguise kit literally just has hair in it.
Yeah.
And you just glue
Glue it to the
hair.
side of my head.
I have never in anything I've ever seen an orc that actually has a beard.
What's that, partner?
No. So you spend your minute doing the thing, because that's going to take like a good 5 minutes to do.
I need some aviators to go there, man.
That's
You don't
what
sense
I've been
any
thinking,
human.
actually.
Cool.
Like IRL.
Well, I still sense no one from where we're going.
Keep on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we talking more, or are we just
Oh,
moving
yeah.
forward?
I think we done the talking now, haven't we?
Remember at the end of the last session I gave everyone a fish to eat.
Yeah.
So we have like plenty of food and that.
Yeah, we still have
4
5
days of
rations.
4 days. We
4
had
days, because you
one
want
of
eat
them.
a
Yeah, we
day.
use one.
Yeah, we ate one day before I caught anything.
Oh yeah, you caught fish and we couldn't cook it. Wasn't it?
No, you'd already eaten the ration.
Oh, right.
So it's like
You haven't cooked
just
fish because you didn't
catch
light a
it later.
campfire.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, cool.
Keep
you're
going.
travelling for.
We
You
want
want
to
to
get
travel
within
for
like 2
half-
miles.
within 2 miles. So you're going to travel like sort of 6 hours or so.
Yeah.
6, 7 hours, yeah. And then, cool. So you travel through the night for the 6, 7 hours. Nothing occurs overnight.
When we do get within, like, say, 4 or 5 miles or whatever, or even 2 miles, I'll try and move the awareness again just to get an idea of how many are in the thing.
12 miles, 7 miles away. 12 miles takes. Oh man, I'm doing timing wrong. How quickly are you travelling?
Well, normal pace.
Normal pace.
Normal
Yeah, normal
pace.
pace.
Cool. In that case, it'll take you about 3 hours
Yeah.
to get to a place. So probably you're 5 away. So be about the 2:20 mark or so. Is when you could stop and you'd be within the 5 mile radius where it is.
Well,
So you stop and do your sense.
we'll
you
go
set-
to where we're gonna, like,
Yeah.
rest, I guess.
Yeah. So you travel to the full 3 hours is what you're going for.
Yeah.
And stop
Yeah.
like an hour or so out.
Yeah.
Cool. So you stop out. You're still sort of on the roots of the spine of the world mountains, but you can see coming. No, it's dark. You can't see shit.
What can I see?
You can't see shit.
Was it daylight when we left?
It was,
No, it was dark when you left.
Oh.
yeah, we wanted to arrive for the morning so that basically we'd have
Can I
all
listen
day.
for anything that is around?
Yep. Go to make perception checks. Anyone who wants to have a listen, make a perception check.
I can't do anything
25.
but listen.
Fucking guys.
I mean, I'm also
Turns.
looking 120 feet, but
Try.
25.
20.
20. Cool.
That's not even worth. That's a 5.
Rough.
That's not even
Plus
worth
something,
it. So.
so yeah.
17.
17.
23.
23.
I shouldn't
You didn't
roll.
roll. Cool.
Bother.
Don't really hear anything. There's no sounds of it. There's like vague sounds of just like your standard mountainous wildlife sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Temperature is starting to drop again.
Can I light a torch? I can't see anything.
That will give away our location.
Yeah, it's not a good
We're
idea.
visible from miles if we light a torch here.
Ah,
It's alright, I can't see you.
No one can see anything really.
he can.
Only to a certain distance.
He can still see.
Told you, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
I just realised when like he can, and nobody can see where I'm pointing.
No, we've all gone. We know who
21.
you mean. The one whose eyes are sort of reflecting at the moment.
It's more like cat's eyes. It's like this bright green kind of.
Actually, didn't you cast Dark Vision?
No.
I thought you
Yeah,
had.
he
The
did.
while
He's
back.
got the spell.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought you-
no,
I thought
you
actually
did
cast
after
it.
the after
It's
the
8
rest.
hours, isn't it?
It's an 8-hour spell. Yeah, so you actually can see.
Oh yeah, I can see.
So
Um,
it's only you that can't see, but you were riding the stick.
I was riding a stick.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we had worked this out.
Alton, can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Not that one. That was way better than the last time I rolled it. Wisdom.
Hmm?
That's
How much is
15.
it?
Fifteen,
It's a
cool.
giant wolf spider, so
How large?
up to, I
It's a
don't know,
medium creature.
comes up to my knee, I think, sticks.
Yeah, about your knee. It'd be about your knee. She's only a medium creature.
Is it like too big to fit in someone's head?
In
In
someone's
someone's head.
On someone's head.
Open wide.
That size of mini. That size of hush.
So
Okay,
yes.
so if it like
It would be
condensed
quite
all its
heavy on
legs
your
in,
head.
it would be heavy.
It could work. You could have it on.
Yeah.
That's
You
the,
have it on your back
that's the
slightly
size
over
of
your
the
head.
body.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
Yeah,
So
but
no.
You've seen a
No.
spider.
No,
with
just
legs
no.
in.
They can't be. A spider can curl up. You would be unable to see.
Isn't it like if you get one of the facehuggers from Alien, but you attach a fat arse thing to it?
Or it'd be.
And some more legs.
Yeah.
I mean,
They have
the
legs.
face hugger, the
not long
entire
enough.
like body
You
width of the
asking
face
me this?
hugger would be the
Like,
finest
you
face
I was
possible.
asking, you.
No, but I mean, are you
Um,
asking about?
No, you'll see
Sticks
Hunter
and
going
rocks.
like, no.
I think the right is the front.
No, that wouldn't work either.
Hey,
I'm trying to disguise
none of you, apart from just
I know.
the normal sounds of things moving around up in the mountains, the occasional like roll forehead and whatnot, you don't hear
Cool.
or see anything.
And then I'll spend my minute.
Cool. You spend your minute, and you sense you travel for 3 of the 4, so you've got to have gone 3/4, which would be 9. So about 3 miles ahead of you, not quite directly ahead, sort of slightly off from north. You can sense a group of humanoids, and you sense.
That's a lot of counting.
20. 20 humanoids. Sort of just dotted around.
Very
the
clustered, or is it quite?
Some of them are clustered. You sense there are 5. You sense there are 5 different clusters, some of them varying sizes.
Okay. I relay this information.
20. Okay.
What?
There's
There are
20.
20 humanoids in this cave. I'm assuming all drow, but
It's not as many as I thought this
Any of them alone?
Anything I'd like.
Do we reckon he's got any prisoners in there?
That's why I asked were he alone.
I wouldn't know.
This is what I'm saying. Do we reckon, or does he?
Based on what he is, I wouldn't have thought so unless someone has pissed him off. But then there's always a chance that.
You didn't sense any giants. Because they seem to be everywhere we go.
I
we
can't
have,
sense giants.
So there might actually be giants.
Maybe.
Maybe if we stick around long enough, just a boulder will drop on the place. A castle after it.
It's underground. Or in a cave. There's a lot of earth above it.
I've seen stranger things happen.
Flying
True.
castle.
Flying castle, ship made of stone, yeah.
Yep.
Inexplicably burning building.
Yeah, how did that happen? That was
Yeah,
weird.
that
yeah.
was-
So, should we rest up here or?
Can we?
I'd
Yeah.
say we make camp here.
Yeah.
I'll take a watch when the lights actually come up.
Yeah, I can.
But we gain any benefit from taking the camp here.
Nope.
Oh shit.
Well, we can wait until.
Well, yeah,
you
we'll
can-
just
you
wait.
can- yeah, you
we'll
can
literally,
sit here.
we'll
Yeah.
make camp.
Yeah,
You can
but you won't get the
use a
benefit
hit
of a
die.
long rest.
Yeah, we're just going to make camp until we can
Yeah.
take a
You
long
can get a
rest.
hit die
Cool.
back at least.
We'll do that then.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can use a short rest. You can use a short rest abilities.
How long until we'd get a long, we'd benefit from a long rest if we wait here and then took the long rest?
Another 15 hours.
Wait, so we have to be moving for 24 hours? Wait, no.
What
We
time
have
is
to
it?
wait until this evening before we can rest.
Yeah, you will. It is. You would have left. It would be just past midnight, sort of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
How long do I have left of dark
So we
vision?
could just wait until daylight and keep going.
You will.
Or would it be about until?
Because we went to sleep
morning?
kind of
Because it's 8 hours.
late
It will be
afternoon?
probably be about
Early
when dawn
afternoon.
comes, yeah.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about that.
What time did we go to sleep?
Middle of the day,
That'd have been midday, so
roughly middle of the day. Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to take a long rest then.
Actually, it would have been slightly before the middle of the day.
Oh, then wouldn't we be able to take a long rest at about 6 in the morning?
No, because it's 18 hours from the end of the rest.
But that will counteract what we were trying to do anyway, because the whole point is that we
Wouldn't
go
it be
there in daytime.
How is it 18
Wouldn't that
hours?
just
Because
expend
it's
it
an
2 hours
8-hour
later
rest.
each day?
So we don't want
So
to
they
take
are-
a
you
long
can only
rest.
benefit from one rest in a 24-hour period.
Yeah.
We don't want to take a long rest anyway.
So we
Yeah,
16
we
hours.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
16 hours then.
Sorry,
Oh yeah, that's right.
sorry. Yeah, I was saying I meant 16 hours. Yeah.
Sorry, yeah,
But-
because I was going to go 2 hours ahead each
forget it,
time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can only benefit from one
Deal
long
with
rest
one level.
per 16-hour period.
Yeah, half speed's
half
kind of
speed.
crippling.
Yes.
Even though
16
you
hours.
use bows, don't you?
So we
Yeah,
could fall
but
asleep
I
again
don't-
about.
You'd rather be able to
Before
run on.
midday again.
I mean,
tried
if
to
we
run
want
away and
to-
it's still fucked.
If we want to go to this place during the day, we're going to have to get back our sleep cycle.
Mhm.
Otherwise, we're going to be exhausted when we arrive.
Yeah. I suppose we should work on that. So what do we need to do to get back on cycle? We need to stay awake.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm game.
You got to stay awake.
So if we want to do it during the day, we'd have to wait until the next
The
evening.
question is, do we wait here until we get that and waste our few rations?
We're on.
Or we enter during the night, but then that's when they're best from us.
We're on a road.
Or just early in the
aren't we?
morning.
Oh, we're not.
Are we on a
We're in
road
the
or a
middle of the
path, or
mountains.
is this just
No,
like?
we're just in the
We're
mountains.
We're going cross country.
Yeah, you're across.
Oh,
country.
okay. I was going to say it's
We
like
were
maybe-
standing on a road when we were by the river.
I was going to say maybe we shouldn't be on the path out of some bandit's camp.
But in terms of if you wait until dawn and head in towards dawn, you could
Yeah,
get
we'd still have like 6 hours of something.
Hmm?
If we headed, if it was like say 12 when we took our rest.
Yeah. If you
like,
went to dawn,
it's
you
light
still
at
got
about 6 or something, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
you would hit the cave before you had to start worrying about getting exhausted.
Yeah.
So
And I think we'd leave so we get there the cave for midday.
But then we will be exhausted.
by the time you get there, you'll be exhausted,
Which we don't want.
or potentially exhausted.
That is not what we want. Alright, so
We need to decide what we're doing.
we're going to camp and then
We wait it out here.
the question is, are we getting back onto the sleep cycle by skipping a rest, or are we waiting for it to be light and going?
I don't know. It's either one works.
Yeah.
I'd say the waiting is a little bit more risky if we do get ambushed by something.
Yeah. Does it look like there's much footfall around here?
Make a survival check.
Fuck that dice!
Dark vision?
Oh yeah, it's dark.
That was actually worse! Was that survival? Yeah, so that's 6.
6. Yeah, I mean, fuck knows. It's rock.
Yeah. Fuck knows.
what are you fumbling
It's
around
rock
for?
and you can't see.
I'm trying to see if there's any prints of giants.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
Oh, can I use my primeval awareness on that, which is beasts?
You want to set some beasts.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
loads back there. Look at them.
Didn't I have that as well? Because I know I've got
Yeah.
primal awareness, but I've not written down what
We
type
would
it was.
see them, but we
Yeah.
could say some
Yeah,
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 around.
yeah.
Please, yeah.
So we'll do that.
Dinner.
You want to spend sure.
Yeah, so
Alright,
I could
it's
do
only
that.
a minute, might as well do that.
Cool. Yeah, so you both spend a minute.
So
to your,
we're doing
yeah.
primeval awareness dinner.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
We still need to come to the decision of
Well,
are we
no, it's
waiting
flat.
up until tomorrow evening and sleeping then, or are we going in the morning to this place?
I'd quite like
It's
to
like
rest.
what? It's the equivalent of 1 AM now. We want to get there for about 8 when it's light. 8 in the morning?
Yeah, between
Yeah.
6 and 8.
So if we just take a short rest, take us to 6, and then take us the extra 2 hours to walk there.
The only thing
How long
here
would it
is
take
that,
to walk 2 hours?
that Jeffrey here has
Another
2
hour.
levels of exhaustion.
yeah.
Hence the
And half
some
movement speed
desi-
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
desire to get back on
I
the
think
swing.
half movement speed is an acceptable penalty to have for someone
Yeah.
who uses a bow.
Yeah, just stay back. That's the
Yeah,
thing, you can
yeah.
shoot.
We're going
you
into
can
a
shoot
cave.
maximum range. That doesn't matter.
We're going into a
Just
cave.
hang out with me, and then if someone gets close, I'll do the fucking
I can
hitting.
do it. It's just that I won't be moving far.
It does also
Or I
mean
can throw you, maybe.
it does also
Go over
have
there!
disadvantage on ability checks, which
Yeah, so any
might
stealth
be
or
slightly
anything?
worse. Yeah, any
Sure, we
stealth,
I'd still
anything,
We
get
need
that
to
on
rest
level
2
one
days,
anyway.
anything to try and well, it's not saving throws, but there might be
It's
ability
just,
checks.
To get rid of his
Now,
level
and
1
you'd have to
exhaustion,
rest
yeah,
twice.
it
It'd
needs
take too
2
long.
rests,
Yeah.
so you'd have to spend 3 days sitting here.
Get rid of one of them would be fine.
At the
but-
risk that the rest of you will gain exhaustion. You may end up 3 days down the line, you're at the same point. Because you can gain
I might
another
get rid
level.
of I can cope
I mean,
with one
also,
level.
if we wait until the next evening, he potentially gets a 3rd level of exhaustion again, which is then negated.
Even
But
worse, yeah.
Yeah, you're back at square one.
Well, maybe we go in then.
yeah, so
Okay.
going in the morning.
Yeah.
But then you'll still have 2 levels, but yeah.
Stay back.
Cool.
So what's the
Anyway.
primeval awareness?
So you guys do your primeval awareness. There is nothing within 2 miles. There's nothing closer than 3 miles at all.
So you said we'd hear wildlife.
You can, because you are in a flat, open plain, and you're
Sounds
walking
travels.
towards mountains. So the sound is just
Echoing.
yeah, it's just coming straight down. But you can sense in the mountains ahead of you, there are sort of dottings of things, freaking
Packs.
everywhere, absolutely everywhere.
Would this pick up birds?
Fix up anything that's classified as a beast within 5 miles.
6.
6 miles. So is it 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair play. Within 6 miles, then. So from 3, well, most of what you can sense is from like ahead of you, from like the 4 mile mark or so. You do pick up at front of you, 3 miles away, 3 signatures that are
Can
much
we
closer.
tell sort of what size?
Quick
Or
question.
anything?
How far away was they ahead of us? How far away was their cave ahead of us? Is it about 3 miles?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
I sent stuff in that direction.
Ah.
It's in the same direction.
Same distance.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna take a wager if I had any gold.
It
Those
probably
are
looks like
probably
sticks.
wolves
Yeah, I was going to say
Or
all
spiders.
spiders.
or spiders.
If he has a spider,
I
they
think
probably have a
spiders.
spider.
Mm,
He has been blessed by love.
probably spiders.
Hmm.
Maybe a wolf
Or something else
for
from
hunting. I
the
mean.
Underdark.
The land is full of these horrifying creatures. Is there a cross between a wolf and a spider?
It's a wider.
Spider wolf.
Spider.
Wider.
Do you know what?
probably
It's a
got one
wolf
of those.
spider.
He's probably got
Oh,
one of
yeah,
those.
like
God.
pointed to sticks.
I don't think anyone would have referred to my character that that's a wolf spider, so I'd have no idea that
Yeah,
that's
you
a
just
wolf
know it as a
spider.
spider, don't
It's
you?
a spider.
Yeah, just a giant one.
It's a big un, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, it's orange. Right.
Oh, passes one over.
Yeah, I'll grab one too.
Do you want me to just throw you
Sweet
one?
break.
Yes, please.
Please, sir.
It wants
Oh
one.
god.
Yes. Oh, fuck me. That's one hell of a throw.
Hey! That's right, it's food, isn't it?
You got it.
Completion point.
Thank you.
I was very tempted to try and catch it on now for a little too much risk. A little bit too much. Oh, that's tasty.
You actually took the last one.
You had the last one.
No, it's black pudding. It's on my phone.
Oh, no.
That's funny.
Alright.
Cool, so we're waiting until dawn.
Cool.
Cool.
I guess, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So you'll wait a few hours, and then the sun will start to rise.
As I said, do you want to use a die it was for short resting?
Is it actually. What?
Joe, yes.
What?
What do again?
I'm going to use 2 hit dice.
Go ahead and use them.
David,
Oh,
no,
D6.
you get plus
That's
2
6.
to the
And
damage.
I've got hit for
What?
7.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got a strong.
I rolled
And
for
also
3.
It's
you
good.
have
Wow,
Good
you're
that he
so
used that.
good.
Plus
an
your
advantage
con one
when
both.
trying to track.
Okay, yeah, so plus 4. I got the perfect amount.
You got
Right.
what you needed.
Yeah, spider to beast.
I'm really glad I used both.
Plus what damage?
2. And that increases to plus 4 at some point.
No.
Level
It's like
6. I want to say level
9,
7.
I'd have thought 6.
It might be 6. I know actually it might be 6. I can't remember.
Oh, so next level it'll get to plus 4.
Yeah, and then you get to choose a
Sorry,
new favorite
Harry.
enemy, which is probably going to be Jax.
Yeah.
Oh, here's next level.
I
Yeah.
miscounted, I was 2 off.
A new favourite enemy. Out
Yeah.
of what?
How are you 2 off? You took 7
Well,
damage.
one of them is
Yeah, but I
giants.
didn't pay attention to my. I got the charisma
Have
con
you
modifier.
got the-
I read it as 2 rather than 1.
No.
Right,
Because I
I'll
looked
try
at
and
charisma because I was on the
dragons.
screen.
Yeah,
looking
I'm
at
going to give
it.
you
Efficient
this.
aberration.
I've got it in my feet. I'm just going to give it to you.
Cool. So,
Better that you used
dawn
two.
comes, you begin your travelling.
Guys,
Got plus 1.
Find Leah and
Guys,
then go behind her.
As the
Does she bend over?
Do I feel like it is sunny enough?
it's sunny.
Cool.
It's fucking sunny.
Yes, this will
Just
be fine.
before we,
As he starts to melt.
just
into
before we
ice.
leave, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself and then use the last bit of short rest to use Arcane Recovery and regain it the last 15 minutes.
No, you
You did one
finish
thing.
your rest, and then your rest is done. Because your rest happened right at the start of the thing. Doesn't
What
matter.
time was it?
No,
It was 1 o'clock,
no,
wasn't it?
yeah. If you stop your rest to cast a spell, your rest is interrupted
You know your
for
folder.
a short rest.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Okay.
So,
I have it on here.
that's how that works. Long rest
you
can be
can't.
How
interrupted.
often can we take
Oh,
short
okay.
rests?
You can take them as long
Yeah,
as often as you
it's
want,
perfect.
but don't think about it realistically in terms of how often you actually need to stop and rest as a person.
At the end I use Mage Armor.
Mage Armor, yeah, that's fine.
I want
This
my
is
high
definitely
hit.
right enough.
Yeah,
Good.
cool.
Where are you?
So as the
Will this help?
there we go. I like to think that's the kind of thing Sasha actually would wear. I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just straight up.
Well, actually, no. We said it was the bear skin, wasn't it? So he's got like
Oh,
a bear head and
Yeah. Proper hood.
Actually, I actually can't see because my passive perception is lower than your passive stealth.
Oh, funny.
Wow.
How low is your
Because
passive?
it's reduced by 5.
Well,
Yeah,
you've got to
right
look
now-
down towards him, so it's away from the
No,
sun.
you can't
Yeah,
see
but
me.
he just he
No, it's not. It's
he-
not that.
essentially.
It's just I can't see even into
It's
sunlight.
bright.
Quick question:
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
has a stealth of over +2?
Yes.
And find out passive
So
stealth.
far.
Yeah.
It's your
10 plus your stealth modifier.
17.
Yeah, you can't see any of us.
Wow, that's quite funny.
Think-
Everyone's like,
think of it as-
I don't want to be seen. I'm not being fucking
The
seen.
way to think of it as, if you are in dark light, like in darkness, and then you turn a light on, that's what he is seeing.
Or
all
like
the time.
looking up at one of those cunts
Yeah.
when you turn it on.
Yeah. Except
You love me.
except you started at pitch black. That is what Teldrin has
For a while.
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's be fair, I don't think any of us can see each other. We've all got
Nah.
higher stealths than we have
You
got
can see each other
perception.
because you're not obscure.
No,
I-
my
I
perception's
can
higher
get-
than my stealth.
Yeah. Who's below 13?
I'm a lookout,
Oh,
thanks to you. I should have
yeah,
mine.
it's you can see each other because none of you are
Anyone's-
obscured.
Anyone's
We're also not trying to hide
above
from each other.
21? Anyone
Anyway.
above 21? No.
So, as the light comes, you can see ahead of you, a few miles, just about, you can see that where near the base of the mountains, you can see a section of just the dark, where there's a crevice going through the mountains, which is directly ahead of you in the direction, slightly off from the directions that you sense humanoids and you guys sense the spiders.
Did we
Oh, so they are
sense
spiders.
how many? Because he sensed 20 humans.
Says three.
wasn't it?
Three, okay.
Beast, yeah.
Alright.
So my plan is to approach the cave. Should I have weapons drawn, like holding the blade, so that they can see that I am?
I don't know.
armed, but
Their
holding them
drow,
out,
your
or-
drow. How do you usually operate?
I'd say keep
Best
your
way
hands,
to
hands on your weapons, but in their sheets.
Weapons
I
visible,
will not have
but
my
not.
hands on my weapons.
No, weapons visible, but not actually touching them.
No,
Is there
go
anything
in
that?
with the most obvious
non-hostile.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Which
Like,
is why I was going to hold the blades.
yeah,
up
if
like
you
that.
think that's going to be the best course of action, then do that.
Cool.
I
Is there
will say,
anything like
I will find a spot to hide.
Yep.
I
above
will set up the
entrance?
crossbow. If you cast dancing lights,
The crevice,
then I know shit's gone wrong and I will
you
start
possibly go further
shooting.
up the mountains, but
Does
you
he
can't
know
quite tell
Fog
how,
Cloud?
how big
No.
the crevice is.
He doesn't
And
know our
additionally,
favourite spell. What are we
You
going
don't
to
know
do?
how far down
Or do you want me to go in there with
the
my cast fog
forest.
cloud if shit goes wrong?
Hang on.
How far can you cast fog cloud?
Like
from?
120
Fog
feet?
cloud.
Flog!
I can't cast dancing lights while holding my weapons.
Put it on sticks. Put the weapons on sticks.
Basically, you're going to be watching. If I get shot,
Then we
Alright,
Okay.
alright, I was
If he
going to
gets
say,
shot, then we're
alright.
going to be leaving. What do we do if he gets shot?
Well, then
Kill him.
Shoot back!
we have to shoot back.
well, I will be moving, and you probably won't see them. They'll probably be in dark. You won't see
Yeah,
them.
we can cast fog cloud 120 feet.
What, away from us?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
And
origin
then it
of it
extends
could
an
be
extra 20 foot
120
on from there if you get the edge.
Excuse me.
Right.
Oh, that was peppery.
Shall we go with this plan and
Times two.
be ready for it to fail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Worth giving it a go.
Does it matter the order of when we approach?
When I
I have some ideas on that.
I'm staying
Yes.
back last.
Or how we approach?
Sorry.
Because I haven't got any
just
weapons.
stroked you.
It's fine.
I think they'd be quite
Go on,
happy
touch
seeing
it,
someone
touch
without
it.
weapons.
as long as I would say anyone that is approaching once I've sheathed my weapons or once I've sheathed my weapons or something like that and given some sort of signal because you'll be watching, come forward, but no one be hands on weapons or
So just
Or
I was
bows
really
and
using my
arms.
core water staff to walk.
yeah.
I was thinking that you're not up to scratch really right at this point. No offence.
Hey, I'm fine. I'm quite exhausted here.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe we go up and away and keep an eagle's eye view, and we'll.
Well, it all depends on the lay of the land directly outside the cave entrance.
Yes.
yeah. What's like the? So we're looking down upon this crevice.
So obviously I want to build myself a
From a
sniper's
distance,
nest.
yeah.
From a
It
distance.
depends on what's there.
What you do know.
Are we
maybe
on the
you
same
two
level?
together.
Is it downwards? Is it what's?
It's a ravine. It's going down.
Because if I
Well,
keep him away
Well, it
from
could
the
be a
danger,
ravine you're walking into.
Yeah,
So you would be on the same level.
At the moment, you can't tell because you can't quite see the
It's not the door.
inside.
The first time.
Oh yeah, how
ravine
dark is
is
it
it?
actually?
The light is coming up. The
Oh,
light
okay,
is
so
coming
it's-
up. You're still some distance away.
Yeah.
Currently, it's in the it's split down the middle.
Wow.
Split down the mountains. So currently, the light from the dawn isn't entering into it. It's going to take a few hours of the sun coming up before there's going to be light going into this.
Then
But
should we?
what the area around the entrance to
Slide
it is
into
what I'm
the
more
rocks.
interested in.
The entrance to the thing, it's just more flat terrain. There's nothing there.
There's no trees. There's no boulders.
I would
there's
just say
no...
be hidden,
Not
but
that you can tell
have
from this
sight of me,
distance.
Right.
and
Alright.
if it all goes wrong, be ready to attack. Otherwise, if I call you forward, it'll be
Yeah.
obvious that I'm calling you forward.
Okay.
Well, I guess positions then.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
So yeah.
So
I would
we're
like
just-
to.
You've got
ravine
this
now.
disguise on, haven't you?
Can I try to find the image of the fly in a web?
So
What's the Hush, what's the point of this
My
disguise?
assumption is you haven't started walking
Sorry.
there yet.
That's what I was wondering. That's what I was asking.
What's your name?
My name is. Actually, had a good name, and I forgot it. Just like Hush.
Yes, it's not just me.
Like.
Is what?
Who forgot his name?
My name is what?
Yeah. With the real Hush,
Quiet.
please stand up.
There you go.
Did you give your name Quietus?
Anyway, Hush.
That
or
name's
loud.
done. Yes. I mean, no. Bless you.
What is the point of this disguise?
Well, when we inevitably piss off the Lord's Alliance, they're not going to know what I look like.
How many barrels of oil do you have under your arm? Sorry,
Not enough.
Fair enough.
Right. Not harsh. In your disguise kit, is there any sort of like camouflaging pigments?
Yeah, I got loads of that.
May I borrow some?
Here you go. I've got some dirt.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, look, skin colour for me.
Mines.
I bet you pick up some snow next time.
Some snow.
What I think you should do
Have
is
a
lay
flag.
down on the floor, put your
Yeah,
push
I've got loads of snow.
What I was going to do is use the
Loads of
tent
snow in his pockets,
as a
his
sort of
bag,
like
but it
thing,
disappeared.
and then camouflage the tent as like a mound.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just chuck
If
it
you're going
down,
that way, you
just
dig a hole
put
in
a
it
stone
and
and
go
burst
top
off.
of it, full of foxhole.
So,
Yeah.
shall we approach?
It was shush.
Shush.
My name
Oh,
is Shush.
Amazing.
okay.
I knew it was going to be another play. That's why I was quiet.
That's why I thought it was going to be loud.
Just hush with an S at the front.
Fuck. So does the S stand for secret?
Amazing.
Secret hush.
Stealth.
Oh, stealth touch.
Are we approaching?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you approaching
Oh,
this? What's
silly
what's the gappage?
Well, I'm gonna be in front
Massive.
and then
At the
maybe-
back.
Yeah.
How far in front?
300 foot.
Fucking hell, alright.
I'm happy being at the front.
No, because I'm approaching.
I mean,
Yeah,
there
we
was
still,
like
you know we've still got a 3-hour journey to get there. We
What?
haven't
I
left
thought
our.
I thought
we
we were like
haven't
2
left
miles
our.
away.
We haven't
Yeah.
left our.
It doesn't take 3 hours to do
We're
2
like
miles.
20 minutes away.
How long did it
Did you stop 2 miles? 2 miles away?
That's what we
I thought you
said.
2 miles
travelled-
away.
2 miles, yeah. Which is like.
We said like 2 or 3 miles or something like that.
I thought it was
Oh,
fine.
okay, no, I did. Yeah, no, that's
Which
right.
is
yeah,
like
yeah,
40.
3 miles. You were 3 miles away. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll take about a bit under an hour.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so we're that far away still. I'd say stay together until we're about 10 minutes away from the actual top of the ravine,
Mm-hmm.
and then you go ahead and we'll wait till you get
Cool, so we do that.
I still want to build my sniper's nest.
Cool.
When I'm in position.
So you're gonna go up in a group up until the ravine
Half a
is
mile.
pretty close. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. So you,
By this point, the sun's.
yeah, by that point you can see into the ravine. So it's the sun is coming down into it. You can see that there through the ravine. You can only see so the sun rises on the
East.
Yeah, it
East.
is east. Cool. So on the western side of the thing, you can see multiple cave entrances of various heights. And additionally, there are some very sparse undergrowth, sort of like bushes and things, scrags, just clinging to scrags, trying to survive. Not very much is living there, and there are occasional sort of boulders and stones and rubble just sort of dotted through the curves. But the edges of it, going up from where you are, you're still a mile out, but you stay a pretty big distance. The top of it, where it crests and joins back up with the mountain, probably a good 200-300 feet up, right at the top. And it climbs the whole way, but what you can see of the crevice is it doesn't actually, the actual floor doesn't climb up, it just keeps going back. And there isn't much dotted around it. The whole thing is just, apart from inside, the whole thing is basically smooth. That's what you've got.
Can I use my proficiency in disguise kit to try and grey up? I want to sort of grey up my cloak so I can use it to stand next to a sort of the rock wall, so it sort of vaguely looks like it's mottled
Yeah,
in
right.
bright colour.
Go ahead and make a dex check plus proficiency bonus.
Oh!
Oh wow.
How many dice is that?
That's
you think you
3!
Well, you roll. You rolled it. Okay.
10.
I mean, again, it's not that difficult to retrieve.
Bad dice.
You are grey. Close inspection, you're not going to pass for a
No.
boulder.
No, this is sort of like they're going to be 100 foot away. It
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
vaguely
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
that
a
kind of
glass.
thing.
see very well into sunlight.
And if they glance over you, if
Yeah.
they spend time, if anything spends time looking at you,
Yeah,
it's going to be really fucking obvious that you don't match.
yeah, that's cool.
Well,
Cool.
Okay, so we're
I
on the top of the
am
ravine now.
cool.
Well, you're still about a mile out.
Okay. Well, while we're moving now, actually, just need to.
Are you guys staying as a group at this point, or is Tildren going forward?
I guess I'll go ahead.
How far ahead are you going?
I don't know. Like, sticks will be like directly behind me as well.
Cool.
feet? 200 feet?
Yeah, we need to be basically out of
Yeah.
sight.
Cool.
Yeah, if you can still see us, you're too close.
Yeah.
How long will it take us to
I
travel
mean,
a mile?
he can't see you when
20
you're
minutes.
there.
Oh,
Actually, you probably could see him when there.
I mean, 100 feet away, I probably could see.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
move them.
You
Okay.
I mean, you can't see them when you're like 10 feet away.
You can go 100 feet and you can still see us go, can't you?
No, because
Probably not.
You had 120 feet vision.
Dark vision.
Yeah, dark
Yeah,
vision.
but
I
it's
mean, the
also
sunlight has.
sunlight.
I have
It's
sunlight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're in sunlight right
Sun's
now, and I
sensitive.
can't see shit.
Wasn't sure if it's bright light, yeah, but yeah, fair enough.
No, it's not just bright. It's sunlight.
I was thinking there might be a mountain to our east.
no,
No, there is
there
a
was when we
mountain to your north. That is it. The mountain
Oh.
range is in front of you.
yeah
Okay.
when we started, it wasn't sort of going down there yet. But the sun's been around this week.
Cool. So you're going
100 feet?
Cool. 100 feet ahead, yeah? Cool. And the rest of you are following behind. So 100 feet. If I put you like there. What's the rest of you guys' marching order?
I would
Last
like to
toward the
go.
back.
I'm happy at the front.
I'd like to go sort
Contemplating
of to
something.
the left or to the right. Come on.
You said that.
You me?
Yeah.
No.
No perception.
That was good.
You can't see
Perfect.
what it's like traps.
That's just because you've done this too often.
Probably.
Before we
You roughly
separate,
know.
I would like to use a ritual to cast detect
I mean,
magic.
you're only a couple of turns away.
Actually,
Well,
Two.
Probably a bit too
One.
close.
Wait, that means you got to sit
you
there
might
for
have a
10
spell
minutes.
You can go 90 foot.
detecting if anyone comes into the
In a turn.
ravine.
Yeah, but then that's at least one turn of doing
Huh?
nothing.
Too
The
late.
second turn of doing
We're
nothing.
in
That's how
the
you
ravine already.
I thought we were
Yeah.
still outside the ravine.
Yeah.
Oh, alright. Well, yeah.
You haven't started making your
Oh,
way in there.
one's already gone in.
You're going at the front.
I mean, no. If you want to.
Oh no, it's 20 minutes walk away. He said we're a mile away still.
10-minute walk.
How long?
10-minute walk.
Oh.
A mile.
Before we all separate then, I would like to cast detect magic using the ritual.
Cool.
And then
That's fine.
concentrate as we walk towards it.
Very quickly, Jeffrey, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Don't trust
Dice
him.
paranoia.
Don't trust him now.
No, it's fine. Dice paranoia.
Thank you. That's
That's
18.
fairly easy.
Okay, cool. Sasha, can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
I'm getting kind of
I
worried
like
about
this.
this now.
It's a good
18.
thing we're not playing paranoia
Cool.
though.
Okay.
Spy.
Can you make a wisdom save for me, please?
Okay.
Right.
Which dice shall I use today?
Yeah, you weren't really low. did you?
Oh, okay. 14 and it's wisdom,
That's
so
my
I
brain to
probably
do
do
that.
Yeah.
This sort of thing.
plus 6,
Like
20.
3 cells of it.
Okay, cool. And now make a wisdom save for me, please.
So those of us that have passed it.
Well, the thing is,
This
he
charm
rolled,
or
you got
anything,
off, you
or-
rolled like a 2.
As an elf, I get resistance.
No,
You got
I'm
3,
just-
didn't you, as well?
I suspect this is someone scrying. Like if they're doing for everyone, and some of us have passed and some of us have failed.
I resist. I resist.
15.
Okay, cool.
But that's not my character. That's
That
just
sounds
me.
like everyone
Cool.
there. has done
So you're going to cast detect magic
Yeah.
before you guys separate, right?
Yeah, before we separate.
Cool. You spend 10 minutes and 6 seconds
Hmm.
to cast it. Did you start? You started casting when you? Yeah, that's fine. So the spell will be cast at the end of the 10 minutes, and you sense magic within 30 feet of you.
I sense magic within 30 feet.
Yes, you do.
it. Nice.
Use
Wait.
your action.
Where? Because I can look around and if I can see colours.
Clearly from
I'm
that
just going
mechanical
to check.
sword resting in Hush's hands.
You sense a presence. You sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any
Nice.
visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and
Cool.
you learn its score. Any
So,
visible creature
around.
in the area.
You can't see the source of the magic.
Be careful, there is magic near us.
Where?
Within
How
30
near?
feet and I don't know where. Actually, do I know which direction it is in general?
No.
Or just that it's there?
You just know
that
it's
within 30 feet of you.
So it's
I'm already ahead, so I'm not
Visible
hearing
to
it.
Actually, I did this when you were waiting.
Yeah,
we're doing this before we
okay.
separate.
Is it traps? Should
Yeah.
we stay real still?
oh, you
Shall we
use
look
magic
for
and then
traps?
you go.
Yeah, no one move. No, I'll
Stay
look for
still. We're both gonna go look for traps.
traps. Yeah.
What
That
do
was
I,
the better
actually rolled a good
roll.
What do I know of how Jarlax will fight?
I actually can't remember what I'm rolling.
Bear with me. If you don't look for traps, make perception checks.
Thank
I'm
you.
just trying to work out what the wording on this is. No, yeah, that's fine. So you will know that the magic that you can sense is divination magic.
Oh,
Which is
we're likely being scryed.
It's
I can sense
like
divination magic.
seeing the future or vision stuff.
So-
14
so that-
for traps.
Traps.
So that really nice pirate is watching
15,
us right now.
15.
Either that
No
or
traps
Jarlax
around.
knows we're coming.
Okay.
Probably the latter.
So what? He's able to just.
Yeah, what do I know
look
of
at
his
people, is he
fighting
going to
style?
estimate?
There's probably something hidden.
Well, he did like
go ahead and make
magic,
another history check.
so it's probably
With
Jarlax.
advantage? Yeah, with advantage because you're still humanoid.
How long do we reckon he's been watching us?
I think it's 18.
Jarlaxle is sort of unique in what he does. He fights in a combination of using daggers, short swords, and wands. He prefers keeping people at distance by throwing daggers, but he is very good at dual wielding a pair of short swords, and he is quite often will carry around 3, 4, 5 wands
Oh,
that do
fuck.
various things to just use,
No, do not want.
so that he can recreate the effects of a spell without actually being able to cast it.
Can he cast spells?
Not that you know of. He uses wands to do it. A reason for
To fight something one day, you know, like.
no, you.
That guy is way out of power.
He likes keeping things at range because he is harder to hit at ranged.
Alright, you're cool. It's got 5.
Well, I guess I'll start walking ahead.
Cool.
Detect magic, a wand to find traps, and a wand to like, you can't
Probably
just be like.
Wonder fireballs, Wonder magic missiles,
Yeah, but no,
Wonder shields, Wonder secrets.
Yeah, so both
You
of
know,
us can
fire a
speculate
shield
what he's
at us?
got, like-
No, he just gets to cast shield twice for free.
It's like a shield, and it's the shield just goes.
You just see it coming forward, like.
That was really satisfying.
Something like.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you could say
You're going
that.
ahead. The rest of you
It's like
are
it's
200 feet. What was the marching order? The rest of you? You're leading the charge.
Yeah.
I'm going to Sam at the back.
Either way.
I'm also near the back.
I've got you at the
You're not
back. I've got
underestimating.
you sort of near the back.
So I'll stand out in front, and everyone else is taking a step
What about
backwards.
Harsh and Alton? Where are you guys standing?
Left or right flank? Either one, not
So I want to be in the second row, but I want to be a little bit further off to the that way bit. There we go.
So you'll be. How close do you guys want to be? The back row, do you want to be behind Brooke? Back row. At the moment, you're 15 foot behind.
That's fine.
That'll
Yeah.
work.
Because as I say, as soon as I get within a decent location, I'm just going to stop and build my foxhole.
Okay.
Just build my sniper's nest, so I've got
Cool.
a good view of like the cave, and
Yep.
when I can see like them essentially.
I'll go full
So-
trench warfare.
Just sit there.
Yeah,
If I could have like a fully automatic heavy crossbow, that'd be great.
Yeah, when I get to like within view of the entrance, or I'm just gonna take my swords out, hold blades themselves, and
The entrance of what the
Would
walking down
it
into
be-
the actual crevasse itself, or the cave.
when I can see the place where we're going.
So when you can see
Wait,
the cave, I
remember
think.
the
There were
cave.
2 points, weren't there? There's like the entrance.
There's the entrance to the ravine has a fly trapped in a spider's web symbol. Then halfway down that ravine, there's another one on the wall.
We've like passed the entrance. We're in the ravine now, aren't we?
No,
You're still
we're walking.
you're walking towards the ravine now. Yeah. So as you get closer towards the ravine, Teldrin, you do see sort of off the side. There is what's your passive perception is 11 right now. That's fine. You
It's
do
including the -5.
yeah. You do see a particularly large boulder. One of only a few that are dotted around outside the actual ravine, and you can see just carved sort of on the underside of it is a spider web with a fly trapped in it,
Okay.
and that's just on the boulder thing. And then you carry on down into the through into the ravine.
So yeah, when I get to there, I'm just gonna.
So once you're in the ravine,
Yeah.
your blades are up and out. Cool, no problem.
Because I have no idea where they are.
Yeah. So as you start walking down into this, so like you can walk a little bit more into shadow in this bit,
Mm-hmm.
but all the caves on the
West
western
side,
side are in sunlight.
I remain in the sun.
You just stay in the sun? Cool.
Yeah.
you want to make a perception check for me as you're looking out for the other fly symbol?
Ooh, 18.
Sweet.
That was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
It was me.
Oh,
I've got something like 12.
He's got a pretty good bonus.
+6.
Yeah.
By the way, as we're moving, I'm keeping the detect magic up as we're walking. Do I still sense the divination?
Yep. Actually, about 30 seconds after you cast that magic, the divination magic goes.
I do keep it up though as we keep travelling.
Not
For as long as possible, yeah.
10 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10
It's
minutes.
about 10 minutes to get to where the spider statue is. I'm hoping
Yeah,
to.
so as you guys hit the boulder,
Do I sense any magic on the boulder before it disappears? Nope. Okay.
Are we all looking out?
Yes. I'm moving
Yeah, I'll
south.
keep an eye out.
drop steps.
Fuck off. That's a 9.
9.
Oh,
Minel?
23.
23. Cool.
17.
17.
Oh, that was cocked.
6.
6.
That was only
4.
slightly worse, but that's cool.
Someone rolled a 1.
Nice.
Oh, I-
16.
16.
Safe to assume I don't have dark vision anymore either.
Not that you'd need it.
It wouldn't even be.
well,
Yeah, no,
It's
you won't.
daylight.
You won't
Oh,
have it
well,
anymore.
I mean in the cave.
When you get to the caves, I probably will be like, I can't see again.
I
But
have the power.
No, you don't. You've used your spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cast your spells and you haven't rested yet.
He only cast it once, didn't he?
my eyes.
Once.
Yeah, he cast it once, so he's got 1 more dark vision.
He might want to save it for himself or
Myself, which I am saving it for.
Yeah.
But it's the case that who would be more
Jojen,
useful?
you travel.
have a bow.
This
I have teeth.
this ravine goes back quite some distance. It takes you a
Nice.
good another 20-30 minutes of walking down before you spot on the western side.
My arms are aching.
Yeah. Inside the sunlight, you see barely. You just catch above a cave that otherwise is completely completely identical to the rest of them. I said completely undifferent.
An indifferent cave. Oh,
Whatever.
Man.
The caves are sort of every sort of like 40, 50
Is this one
feet
in
or so.
sunlight?
This is one in sunlight. This is one on the western side, and you can see carved very minutely on the edge of the cave, sort of just above to the left of it, is the same fly trapped in a web symbol.
Cool. I'll approach the cave.
Cool. You have a look into the cave.
Well, I won't go in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're approaching the thing and you're looking down into the cave. What you can see is it is pitch black in there. Apart from the it would be 25 or so feet of light coming in from the sun. And then the tunnel that you're looking down extends almost to the extent of where you can see, and then opens up a little bit at the far end. There is about 60 or so feet down. You notice that there's that the northern wall has sort of collapsed slightly, and there's a little bit of pile of rubble just pulled in there. That's what you can see.
I'll just shout in, saying, I wish to speak with those that reside in this cave.
Cool.
Nothing happens.
No response.
Awesome. I will. How far away am I at the moment from the entrance? About.
I'm assuming you've sort of gone up to the entrance.
Yeah. Okay. I wish to speak with Jarl Axel.
No response.
Can we all see him?
You can see and hear.
Yeah.
Oh, not doing too well.
No.
Right, yeah.
So where are we
Expected there
currently
to be some
quickly?
sort of guard.
I mean, I'm assuming when he stopped, you stopped.
Yeah. So how's that? Well, 300 foot behind him then.
No, we're
You're like 100 or so feet.
I'm gonna be looking out to make sure we're not being snuck up on.
Yeah, that's why we all rolled perception.
I wasn't sure if we were.
checks.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
That was
looking for
your
them.
perception check.
Oh, is it just for? Okay, I wasn't sure if it
Yeah.
just for stat while we're standing there, but okay, cool.
No, that was your looking out perception check.
Oh, okay, cool.
I asked because I assumed we were, so I was like,
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. Can I like listen out for any noises down the cave that I can hear, or
Yeah, go ahead, make a perception check. This is listening, so you
So
don't
it's
have
normal,
disadvantage.
yeah.
Yeah.
25.
Cool. You can hear echoing up the cave the sounds of.
Sticks, is that you?
Sounds very similar to sticks.
No, it's twigs.
Also sounds like one bigger than
I'm not
sticks.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sorry.
There's a bigger one called log.
Oh, that was gonna be my. I was say is it branch?
So, but only a spider. I
Yeah.
can't. I
That's not
can't
them.
hear anything else.
Nope.
Awesome.
Log and twig.
Starting to look like our only choice
Should
is
we
to
go
walk
to
in.
Should we go to break so we can discuss this off camera?
Well, we can't really discuss with him.
What does Deldrin know of big spider?
Quite a lot, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
A fair amount. You know that Styx is a giant wolf spider.
Yeah.
Bigger than that.
Generally, dark elves train them.
They train wolves. They also train giants.
Yeah.
Like actual giant spiders.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be odd to find a nest of giant spiders.
Mm-hmm. How far away did I kind of hear it?
Make your check, please.
Nice. 22.
Cool.
Was it quite far away? Like,
You get
no.
the sense that
24.
24. Good. You get the sense that they are coming from. He's hiding his stats.
Yeah.
The sounds are coming from where that tunnel has collapsed in.
He's not dumb enough to let me look at his stats.
okay. I'm gonna walk in like. So they're pretty close, or they sound pretty close.
The thing's about 60 foot down. The entire tunnel you reckon is about 100 foot long.
Okay, I'm gonna enter the cave so out of the sunlight,
Cool.
and then try and take a look around.
Cool. Make another perception check.
9.
No.
What was
Still can't see anything. You still see there's that collapsed tunnel. You can't quite make out around the edge of it. The tunnel is mostly straight, is what it is. And you can see, because you've gone 20 feet in, at the end of this tunnel, it opens out into a cavern
Okay.
of sorts. You can't tell how big that cavern is. You can't see anything around.
Yeah. We have travelled here from Luskan, and we have been informed that Jarl Axel makes decisions for that town, for the captains. One of the captains is trying to be mutinous, and we wish to relay this information to him, to Jarl Axel.
What are the rest of you doing when Taldrin steps into the cave?
Can we see how far into the cave he's gone?
Squinting heavily.
You are 100 feet away, so you can see he's walked into a cave.
This wasn't the sign.
Scuttle.
I think I'm going to stealth up to the entrance of the cave.
I wouldn't go that.
You can't really sneak. It's open.
I mean, I've only gone just.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not-
up
you
against
move-
the wall and then
move quiet.
live.
Should be across the
I've only
I'm
just
at
gone, so
the
I'm literally
corner.
just out of the sunlight.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, that's
Just-
it'd be 30 feet in.
Wait a minute.
And then if this
Just-
doesn't work, I'm going to do something else.
that's
Just
fine.
wait for 1 minute and see if.
I'd probably like shuffle 5 foot forwards.
Yeah, we could do
Cool.
that.
Close the gap a little bit. Awesome. Good to know.
Like, I don't let them beyond me quite yet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're level with me as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's like again, yeah, in line with you against the wall.
So there's a hair in my monster
I don't want to know about what
Mine?
mystery hair you
I think
found.
that's Nathan's.
Probably not.
God knows how your hair is in my monster manual. That's weird.
It's always good when he gets out the monster manual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Enjoy your face before it gets hugged off.
Cool. Roll for straight there. Cool.
I get that response.
No.
Cool. I'm gonna leave the cave
Mhm.
and spend a minute.
Okay. So he just Togan comes back out and assumes his meditation pose that he's done before. The minute passes. You can sense inside the cave
Mm-hmm.
20 humanoids.
Mm-hmm.
You can sense at the end of the tunnel, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Right at the end of that tunnel. There are 2 more, sort of 100 and so feet, slightly to the left of that are walking in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
There's a group of 4 off to your right-ish. That would be about 200 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
There's another group of 4 slightly further down and to the left of the 2 in front of you
Yeah.
that aren't moving. That would be also about 200 feet away, and then past them a little bit further on one either side. There's a group of 3 that will be about 300 feet away, and a group of 5 that are about 300 feet away.
Okay.
That's what you sense.
Yeah. I'm aware of your presence at the end of the tunnel. We do not come here to harm you or harm anyone here. Yes, I said we.
Can we hear him?
Yeah, you guys can hear him. He's shouting down the tunnel.
I'm sort of look across everyone else.
Is he speaking common or Underdark?
Yeah, still in
I was just speaking. Like,
common.
I guess knowing they're dark elves, I'd probably just be speaking their language.
Yeah,
That's what I'm ready to know what he's saying. That's what I was concerned.
No,
You guys can, yeah, I don't think any of you actually understand what he's
We can hear
saying.
what he's shouting, but
No
not
idea
what,
what he
he
means.
says.
We only know that he's shouting.
Yeah.
It's not a very nice language. It sounds unpleasant. It sounds like German.
You're doing this in a German accent now.
Oh, not.
No, as in the language sounds,
Yeah, I
it
want to-
sounds harsh
Yeah.
and unpleasant, and it's not a nice sounding language. No offense to the German people.
I like your
I-
language.
I-
I'd
I
like
like
to
the
learn
language.
it someday.
I like the language. It's just aggressive as fuck.
As,
Yeah,
as someone I
that's
used to know once said, German is volatile Klingon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just everything sounds like I fucking hate you. I will kill you. Everything.
Ich liebe dich!
I literally, I love you!
It's fucking
You
it's
know
terrifying.
fat.
You what?
Dick is fat in
Oh,
German.
dish then, or whatever the love
Leave a
is.
dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, even that
Yes.
sentiment, very harsh.
But yes, no response.
Awesome.
Great.
So gonna die if I walk in.
Wow.
How far are you
That's
walking in?
brave.
Balls here.
Like about halfway up the tunnel.
Is he still
Okay.
holding his swords?
He didn't signal us to move any closer, did he?
Nope, he doesn't.
No, but I
Stay
want
right
to.
there.
Oh, we're still staying.
I still want to stealth up to the edge of the tunnel. Once I watch him go in, then you
Cool. If any of you want to sneak up, someone make stealth checks.
Just me, fantastic. This is going to go well.
Especially with
Where
that.
are you moving to?
Cool. Why not keep it going?
Cool.
So I want to be sort of, so like you've got the like the mountain range there, and then the cave going in like that. So I want to be flush up against the wall, sort of, in the corner. With a 10, I don't know if that's going to happen.
That's fine. Cool.
You'll try and make it happen.
Yeah.
Can I get some fecal paper, please?
Oh,
I've got to pick some up.
oh great.
Have you got a pen, to presume?
Writing.
It's
Yes, he
stack of
does.
pens.
Who did I write a note to?
It's either one of us three, I think. It's just only going to go
Or
wrong. My
whoever
check roll of
is
3,
leading roll
hunting
scores
down.
down.
You know
I
what?
think it's
That thing has fucked me off today.
This is one with the tank PCs when you
Fuck
go
the great dice today.
In your pocket.
Entertain whilst I type. Right. I wish I was typing.
This is manual typing. Manual
typing. It would be
typing.
so much
Intermission.
easier.
Please wait. Liam's writing.
Can we have this
We need
flash
to make
up
our own
as a message
version
saying
of,
Liam's writing?
That old
Take a
intermission
break.
screen from where the TV goes down, so just
Excellent.
with the
No.
with the blackboard clown.
So I don't see anything halfway up.
I will.
Okay.
You will do. Actually, you'll notice two things. First of all, you can definitely hear the sounds of giant spiders.
Yep.
And slightly smaller spiders.
Mhm.
Sticks is sort of size inside that crevice.
Mm-hmm.
And Styx is uncomfortable right now. She is not comfortable about about being where she is.
If he gets killed whilst he's in there, how do we know he's dead?
We don't. We have to go.
He doesn't come out.
So if he doesn't come out, we leave. We
Check it
Well, he
first.
could be talking and not come out.
yeah, but checking it means that we have to go there and get killed
Well, either
ourselves.
way, we're probably going to have to check it.
I can't wait to find out what you're doing. I really can't.
Alright.
Some elaborate plan.
So I should have checked this a little bit sooner. I'm just going to back up time just a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit of time reversal. Because as Teldrin sits down and starts meditating, you watch an awful shadow sprints down the cave.
Shush.
You roll
He's
extremely
got
well on
a
your
good
stealth.
perception.
What did you roll?
I'm glad I didn't ruin
Yep.
it by going, I'd like to do a quick head count.
Yep, so then you all look around and going, what? And Hush is not with your group anymore.
Wouldn't he have got him with his primeval awareness?
Assuming that's what just got him.
Well, that takes a minute.
Yeah.
He was doing the primary
And as he
awareness
did it,
thing.
he just went,
Yeah.
What, into
So
the
now it's
cave?
still
But then he was sensing into
yeah,
the
yeah,
cave.
yeah,
So
you're sent into the cave. But that's going to change a lot of things now.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Because as you go running in, Hush,
Running in, okay, sure.
Are you running in?
Oh, I thought I was going to go all the way up with him, but shit, you know.
I
if
mean,
you wanna go in-
he going on the basis of when you move, he's outside the cave when he starts doing that.
Well,
So
the
are you
plan
wait-
was to go right up behind him, but if you're now geared up and ready to go in, then
What are you doing? What are you
Yeah,
what you're
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
What you
Teldrin
wanted to
has
do.
assumed his meditation stance outside the cave.
He
but
just took
came
a
back
step out.
outside. What did you
Yeah.
do at that point?
so if I see Teldrin standing still outside the cave,
Yeah, so
meditating, I have no clue what on earth he's doing. Hush just doesn't know.
You've seen it
anything.
do. You've seen me do it before.
You could just be stopping to think very hard for a minute.
I think you did mention it when we were searching from the towns, though.
I'm probably just gonna tell Teldrin like, yeah, it's go time. Let's shoot some things, so that he knows that I'm there.
So you become aware of the fact that Hush has just stepped up next to you and then Hush runs down the tunnel.
You actually run down the tunnel.
Are you running down the tunnel?
I mean, I don't really want to go in on my own, but
You don't know
Yeah.
if there's anything
Would you-
there.
well,
So you
We kind
Yeah.
of weren't ready.
I'm ready to
And-
go straight up to the door.
This is
When
going to
do
go
we
so
notice that
south.
Hush is
I'm ready
missing?
to go straight up to the door. And
As
wait
soon
there.
as we
Like, I'm
noticed
not-
the
I have my
mutton
bow.
chops
Like, I'm
flying
not getting
past
into
him.
melee. Like,
Does my primeval awareness still happen?
If you're going to spend a minute there,
Do you stop when you hear him go, it's go time?
What are you doing here?
I'll be waiting the other side of the door, and I'm there with my light. Yeah, this is just taking forever, and no one's talking back.
No, my race don't trust others.
Yeah. And
um,
We are others.
as a note, the rest of you can see Hush. because he's just stepped out of the shadows by the cave and is now standing next to Teldrin.
What on earth is he doing there?
Oh god.
Well, I guess we're going with this approach then.
That's one week where you get killed.
We can still try and do. We can just talk this out.
Yeah, just keep trying. I'm right here at the door.
We can all talk this out.
Yeah, go for it. No one can see me.
I'm pretty sure they can see you now.
And no one can see me. And I'm gonna try to stealth by the door.
Stealth check.
Are we by the door or in the door?
No, you're not by the door. You're
By the
still
window.
behind
shit.
me.
28.
Fucking hell.
Hush steps back into the shadows and disappears.
I know he's still there.
We're all looking at him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Everyone else, feel free to make perception checks if you can see in the dark.
Oh, you're inside.
Actually, scratch that. No one bother because you're 100 feet away. So even in your dark vision, cannot see through that dark.
I
Unless
thought it
that
was,
wasted
I thought it was in bright light at this point.
No, because
No,
he's gone
because he's
inside
into the cave,
like,
which is
in
still-
Oh, it's just
You
the
already
white.
said we-
Okay, fair enough.
Our character.
Ah.
I don't know that. She said it in filthy underdark.
Although that hasn't happened if we retconned
Yeah,
it.
that happened after this.
Well then, it
Some of it
still
was
say
it.
that.
He
You
would have
still
said-
shouted down the tunnel.
Yeah, he would have done
Yeah.
the underdog
it did say
before
we.
he did his started
Yeah.
doing his primeval thing.
Yeah.
So there would have been some.
Or
Just
the
not.
retconning.
He doesn't know that there's
You really
one
should
and
have put this out.
You don't know that there's any at the end.
Where
of the
are
tunnel.
we in the? What has happened? Like, where have we gone back?
You don't
just
know
back
that
to the
there's
primeval?
others at the
Yeah,
end.
you
You
don't
don't
I
know
can't remember what I
about
said before and
spiders.
after that, to be honest.
You shouted down the tunnel twice. You said about the pot. You're there because of the pot killed Jarlax, so you just want to talk to
I
him.
didn't say anything about killing Jarlax. Or...
No, you
No.
wanted to talk to him.
You said the one with
You
the captain's
said-
screen.
You mentioned the
Yeah,
mutiny.
you said about mutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No,
what you
can
said.
translate.
But you don't know that there's any, like, you don't have primeval awareness where they are in the tunnel or
Yeah.
that the spiders are there. And you
No.
don't know.
You
You'll,
are
you'll finish
aware
my
of-
meditation,
Cool.
get the primeval awareness.
Cool. That's everything
then-
there is still the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apart from there's one extra little.
Well, I mean, I didn't bother counting the rest of your blips because
It's now 21.
Yeah.
you're always essentially always gonna be inside
Yeah,
that
but
blip radar.
his position has changed.
Yeah. He now says hush, hush there.
Yeah. So then I've gone back in, blah blah blah. Like, Sticks feels uncomfortable. We got to there, right?
Cool. Hush, are you following down the tunnel when Toldrin goes down the tunnel?
So when he went down to tunnel to talk, did you be like, I'm going to go kill things, or I'm just going to go next door?
I've just walked down. I haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Well then, now I'm just waiting by the door.
Cool. Alright.
Okay.
And then that's after you shout down that you know they're there. You walk down 6 uncomfortable. Cool.
Yeah.
Picking up from there, as the rest of you are now moving closer to the tunnel entrance.
Are
Yeah.
we? No, we're not.
I was.
Oh, I thought- yeah,
I
you
was.
was.
I
No one
tried
else
stealthing
did.
up.
And
Cool.
we're all
See
looking on in horror and going, wow, he's a genius.
Yeah,
It'll have been-
basically.
Unintentionally, it'll have been. You don't even see Hush. He appears because he's next to Teldrin, although
We see a
talking to
blur with
Teldrin
mutton
could have helped.
chops.
Hush is there and then he's gone. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thinking him missing.
Turn around, do a head count, go, shit, that was him.
As soon as I see you, I'm like,
Wow, I did not see Hush.
fuck.
I mean, you
Yeah.
go see her.
And then there was no response again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave the cave and go to the direction that Hush went in.
Oh dear.
Hush in the cave.
Yeah.
No, I'm not in the cave. I'm outside.
In the
Okay,
shadow.
The aim was to go up to Teldrin.
Yeah,
How are you
so-
hiding in
Yeah, there are
bright
no
light?
shadows on that side. It's the sunlight is
Yeah,
against
it's
that
on the
wall.
west.
Well,
You
then
can't
wherever-
hide in bright light.
That's why we
So-
thought we've gone inside to hide. Behind
There
me.
is shadow
Yeah.
inside the thing. The western wall is lit because of the angle of the sun.
Yeah, but you
So
just
the
think you're
because
not
of the angle of
inside.
the
Yeah,
sun.
we're at the western wall.
Well,
There are only
The cave is on the western
only-
wall.
Only the western wall is lit.
Yeah,
so if
which
he
is the
steps
side-
back to the eastern wall,
Yeah, but he said he was
staying
at the
by
cave door.
Staying at the
by-
cave
yeah,
door.
Yeah, yeah. So he's staying by
So
the
he's
cave door,
standing
but
in
he's
bright light.
hiding inside. I'm assuming he's trying to hide in the
He said,
shadow.
but no, but he
He said
just
he was
said
standing
he's hiding
outside still.
Yeah, because he's
Well,
misinterpreted.
what we're
Is
now
he
currently
hiding-
discussing, right? Let's say this is the eastern corner. Here's cave. Here's outside. You guys are now trying to figure out whether I'm here or here.
Well, the cave's on
If
west
it's like,
wall.
are
East
you-
or
are
west.
you
All of
inside
that is on
that?
sunlight.
Are you
Like,
hiding?
does
No,
that
no,
distance
no, no.
really matter?
The
guys?
wall
Well,
is
no, 'cause
sunlight.
we can see you.
The
or we
floor
can't.
and
No,
the
you
rest
can't
of
see.
that
No,
crevice
because if you're
is
in
dark.
bright sunlight, you can't
Yeah,
hide.
well,
I
I
thought
said I was
the
going
rest
back
wall
to the
was where the
shadows.
cave
so it's
was.
like-
Western
yeah,
wall.
so you're-
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's
You
what
gotta
you're
remember
saying.
the sun is
You can't
quite
see.
low.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
but the
he
thing
can
is, you
step.
can't
He
hide
can
in
literally
shadows
step
that
back
are
away
you're
from
hiding
the
in shadows,
wall,
you've got
and
to be
he's now in
inside
dark.
caves. Only place that's got shadows.
That's
Oh,
what
right.
I'm trying to say, because you are
Yeah, or there's a shadow.
the things around you are like 150 foot tall, and you're only at like 10 o'clock in the day. So the angle of the sun means the western wall, and only the western wall is lit.
Okay, so
The
there's like,
rest of the rest of the crevice is dark.
okay, it's only about 10 foot outside of the
Yeah, so you can
cave, or
literally-
he's actually
you
lit
can
along the
just-
entire
you can
thing.
take a few
Anyway.
steps
Okay,
back
that makes
into
more sense then.
darkness. Yeah.
Yeah, my dice has either 2 6s or 2 9s.
No,
No?
yeah, they. If you get the angle right, you can see there's a line.
Clearly,
on the
they don't want
tan.
to talk.
Because
Also, the 9 will be opposite the 12.
I still want to talk to Jar,
Yeah.
but we're going to have to force our way to him.
oh god, yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see the line.
Do you agree with that?
That's
at least?
really bad.
Yeah, fill it in with like a nail.
We are
Yeah.
still trying to talk to Jarlaxle.
Do I hear these two as I've moved up to the edge of the to that corner?
You would have moved up at this point, yeah. So you'd be you're in sight of them because you're in sunlight, but you're
I-
trying to hide the people in the cave.
I
So-
cast dancing lights.
Is that
It
the
was
sign?
mentioned at some point.
I
that-
I mean,
I did say it.
all I heard was you say you can't cast dancing.
Yeah,
lights
but
whilst
when I
holding
have my
your
when I
sword.
have my swords out like that. But
Didn't hear whoever said you were going to use it as a signal.
I thought he was going to wave to us.
Did you say in under? You did in Underdark. I know you're there. To the elves or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's an undercommon. Yeah.
Right, yeah, I'm ready to go whenever you are. Just lead the way. I can't see much down there.
Oh,
There's,
fuck
I know
it.
there's spiders there, right?
Yeah, you know there's spiders.
I'm
There's
gonna
spiders
go.
down on the
Yeah,
right.
I guess
on
we
the right.
could waltz over to.
They're on the right
Yeah.
side.
Yeah.
And there's two at the end. Two
I'm,
addresses.
So
I'm walking very
the end
plainly
behind the
straight
wall.
towards the entrance.
Yeah.
I'm not hold. I don't have anything to hold.
now that I've seen dancing lights cast, I'm now going to move up a little further, so I'm with them.
Yeah, cool.
And just be like, right,
Cool.
what's going on?
We're all going in.
So what happened? What's
Put
going
your
on?
weapons away, you dips.
Shh. Right. Basically, they don't want to talk. Clearly, if we want to talk to Jarlaxle, we're gonna have to force our way.
So part plan A, part plan B. You've infected me.
Yes.
Can I shout down the cave quickly? Is anyone willing to talk to us?
What language do you shout?
Common.
Cool.
Can you say that in your weird language?
I've already tried.
Can you say exactly those words?
No.
Let me translate, and I'll like pull back my bow.
Right. Cool. Let's just go in.
Cool.
We're all here now.
Okay.
Are you here?
I'm standing in the
Are
shadow.
you here?
Outside the thing still.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to move up, like
Yeah,
where
we're
we
all
actually are at this
Yeah,
entrance? 'Cause
yeah.
Cave
Well,
entrance
this-
is here. The cave entrance is 15 foot wide.
Well, now dancing lights is active. I'm gonna put them down the cave.
How far can you shed the shape down the cave?
120 feet.
Alright, cool.
I
120
think.
feet down.
they have to be a certain distance between each other, isn't it?
120
Move up to 60
feet.
feet to a new spot within range, so up to 120 feet, and have to be within 20 feet of each other.
Cool.
Is that all
So
of them
you
each other or
cast,
just
them,
one?
you cast them on yourself and then...
So one light, 20 feet, 20 feet, 20 feet. So as
Okay,
long
yeah,
as
so
at
there's
least
one-
one's within 20 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, okay, cool.
Cool. So you
And
cast
how long
them on
was the
yourself,
tunnel?
so longer than... It's slightly shorter than the maximum range of your dark vision.
Okay.
So you
100
cast
feet.
you'd send it down 60 feet originally, so about... They're just over
It's,
halfway
like,
down
it's just
the tunnel.
basically a kind of 80-foot spread.
Yeah, cool. Right. You're there. Sasha
Sorry, 60-foot
is...
spread.
Styx is behind you, Sasha is to the right. That's the cave entrance. Where's everyone else going?
I'd be like right.
I'm
behind
up
the-
there.
Right next to us.
I'm away back in the shadows on the other side of the ravine.
Stick me next to him.
Next to who?
Him.
Other side of the ravine. It's not a very wide ravine.
Oh. Yeah, but I'm not.
Wait, no, not him. Him.
Me.
Give names!
Yeah, I should.
Yeah, that helps.
I can't remember half the names.
I'm guessing the
I've got
second
written
row
down, right,
is
let's use
Sasha.
that.
Sasha is here.
Who's
Cave
the
entrance
second
is
row
here.
then?
Oh, that's
Hush.
It's 15 weeks and I still can't remember.
Hush in
this.
shadow.
Who?
Shush.
Shut up.
Actually, yeah, I'm going to stand next to Sasha.
Against the wall or.
Yeah, I'll go against the wall.
Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
I'll
call out
be
once
behind
more,
you,
please?
Next to it now.
I can't see that.
Now that we're all here, do you want me to call out once more?
Yes.
Give one last
Final
try.
warning.
Yeah. We wish to speak to Jarlaxle. We mean him. I'm saying this all in Uncon.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
we mean him no harm.
But we'll use what's necessary.
I'm not going to say that.
No,
That's
but I
bad.
think that sentence
Yeah.
was fairly heavily loaded
Yeah.
with "don't fuck with us."
Cool. A few seconds pass.
Yeah.
You hear clicking of. You do hear the clicking of spiders echoing up the cave,
Mhm.
and then you hear coming back to you.
From the arrow.
1 second.
Is that in uncommon?
That is in undercommon.
Okay, cool.
But we hear a voice.
You hear a voice shouting back.
What
did
did
he
he say?
Just wait.
And you watch as coming towards you up this tunnel is a group of 4 drow. 3 of
We
them.
wouldn't see this with me, 3 of us.
He has set his dancing lights
Oh,
down.
oh,
You
yes,
do
yes,
actually see
sorry,
them coming
yes.
towards you.
Mhm.
3 of them are carrying a short sword in one hand and a hand crossbow in the other. All dressed in a chain shirt. I said all drow. That's fine. And they're walking towards you. 2 of them are male, 1 of them is female. And they are flanking. Sorry, not female. I don't know why I'm saying female. I'm autopiloting too much. They are all male.
Yeah, I was going to say that's.
Yeah,
I'm
I'd say
autopiloting
it's
too
an
much
all-male
equality.
group with a female.
And then walking in front of them is another drow who is dressed in leather armor, has got a cloak coming down off his shoulders that is dark, like completely and utterly dark.
Black as the night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
blacker even. It's like
Absorbs light.
void. Yeah, not so much that it absorbs light, but it's black.
Alright.
He wears a hat, his head with a feather out of it, tilted
Casual.
to one side.
My God, it's
I like it.
Robin Hood.
Oh, can I ask, have I ever heard of a description of him, by the way?
Are there any ones on the guy?
Stop shooting questions!
Let him describe.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
do it.
I kind of want to have that.
He has a scar up his face, down his down his cheek. That looks like it was mostly healed and then just been left there for show. His clothes around his armor are darkened, dark greys, dark browns. He has around his arms. He doesn't have sleeves on it, but around his arms he's got some what look like braces, but braces normally are like one-sided thing. These are the whole way around his thing, and you can see just jutting out as he's swinging down, just below the palm, is the tip of the blade on both of them.
Assassin's Creed.
So like Assassin's Creed kind of thing.
Sort of, yeah,
Yeah.
but a lot clunkier. Not
So
as
a gauntlet
pristine.
with a
They're
blade in it,
fingerless
basically.
gauntlets, or-
Yeah,
Yeah,
gauntlets with a
that's
blade
Yeah,
in
it's,
it.
it's not around yeah, it's just the whole arm.
Yeah.
Hello, Ezio.
And you've heard a description. Jarlaxle likes his hats on the side with feather in them. So, yeah. And it is like it's like a purple velvet.
Yeah.
That's what he's wearing. It's a really fucking nice hat.
It sounds nice.
Yeah. He does not have any wands that you can see on him. And he steps out steps shy of where the light
Yeah.
is hitting the thing, and sort of looks at it and goes, "I'm Jarlaxle."
Is this all? Is this an uncommon or uncommon?
This is currently an uncommon.
Okay.
Welcome. Wish to talk?
Yes.
Follow us.
He wants us to follow.
I'm presuming that is Jarlax.
Yes.
We can't
So
have
we-
this conversation like right here, next to the sunlight.
No.
I presume he's in power.
He talks common. That makes things a lot easier.
I don't think this is on our terms anyway
No.
now.
We follow.
I think we're following.
Yeah.
I suggest you let 2 of my bodyguards go behind you. Don't want spiders biting you.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
It's just stay in front of us.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about that.
My character's holding quite tightly to his quarterstaff.
Yeah, the bow goes on the shoulder and the daggers are in my
I mean, it's
hands.
probably obvious, but I'm no longer holding the blades because
Yeah.
we're about to go. But
He spins and starts walking back up. One of the guards follows him, the other 2 sort of just step to the side of the passage.
yeah, I'll start walking.
I'll walk with Telton.
You start making your way down. As you get to, well, as Jarlax or the other drow reach where that hole in the wall is, you do hear the shuffling of things moving back, and they just walk past. Although actually, no, they don't walk past. Jarlaxle walks past, the other drow stands in front of it. And as you guys shuffle past, you do see inside there 2 spiders that are the size of sticks, and 1 spider that is way bigger than sticks.
Log.
I'm gonna have my dancing lights
Stop.
around these 3.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yeah. As the lights travel past, you do just see these eyes just glistening out of the shadows. But they stay hunched up away from where that drow is. And then as the other drow come past, he joins the group at the back. Yeah, shuffling as the spiders rearrange themselves but don't come out that collapsed wall. You get the sense that that's their natural bodyguards. Yeah. So you get led down the tunnel. You come into a cavern that's got 4 entrances. You've got the tunnel behind you. You can see a tunnel off to your left. That's about 20 or so feet away, and it's a good like 30 feet wide. You can't quite make out they lit light. How far do they emit light?
10 foot. 10 foot dim light.
Yeah.
Cool. So those of you with dark vision can see that over to the left is a sort of training room of sorts. There's some archery boards set up, there's some training dummies, and you can currently see a couple of drow, one armed.
So shooting range.
Well, there's a shooting range
Combat.
and a combat thing. There's currently one using a warhammer, just going through maneuvers on the dummy, and there is a drow using a short bow, practicing against a short bow. Yeah, practicing against a bunch of things. And you can see at the far end of the cabin, it's sort of it spreads out like it would be a large opening cabin, but at the far end it sort of dips back in again, just more in a sort of prong shape than a proper rounded cabin. There's the tunnel in front of you, which you can't quite make out where it goes. You can see about 30 feet down that tunnel, this cabin, and at the start of the tunnel was about another 30 feet in front of you. So about 30 feet down the tunnel, you can see there's another cabin that goes off the left of it. It continues a little bit further down. You can't quite make it almost down there. And then the tunnel to the right is the one where a Jarlaxle turns and starts walking towards. And this one, as you go down, you see it's 60 feet long. Again, it's a good like 30 feet wide. That's all of the tunnels inside. That first initial tunnel was very thin, and narrowed out. The rest of them have been dug out and made bigger and more accessible. And as you reach at the end of this tunnel, it forks again. You can see off to your right, you can hear the sounds of running water, and the sounds of water falling down a very deep hole. You can't see where the hole is, and you can't make out where the water is. The Jarlath will lead you around to the left, and takes you down sort of another 70 feet before you come into. It's still a cavern, but for a cavern, it's pretty homely, is the way to put it. There are a few like bear rugs laid out. There's like some piles of.
It's a well-appointed cave. It's a well-appointed cave.
Yeah, there's like piles of rugs that serve as chairs of sort. There is a couple of actual chairs, and over in the far corner of it is a desk. Just a proper bunch of desk with a nice it's a wooden chair, but a wooden chair that's padded. It's some nice wooden cushions of sort laid out over the top, over the seat and the back. And he goes and sits down behind the desk and just sort of clasps his hands up around and sit. Let us talk.
Nice man cave.
So there's chairs for all of us.
Yeah. The three other drow.
I choose to stand.
Cool. Back out a little bit, out of the main sort of come and go back into the connecting tunnel, but they stand up there, and there was a point where it narrowed down to sort of 15 feet or so, and they just stand there.
Did you say there was light in this cave, or is it just all pitch black?
It is all pitch black, but with your fairy lights and the fact that Jarlath also will generate a few more lights.
Yeah.
There's light enough to see for everyone. He just sits there for a minute and sort of just surveys you.
Yeah, I'll sit.
I'm going to sit down.
Happy sitting.
Sit, standing, sit, sit, sit.
I'll sit.
Sit.
Yeah, this is
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, talking then. So
This is in common.
this is in common. Yes, he's now speaking in common. My God, that's when you pass through the main entrance. There were two other drow armed with hand crossbows, sitting on the thing, who don't react when you walk by. They just keep watching up the tunnel. You only see them because of the light.
Is there like any source of light in the cave?
There are fairy lights
Okay.
now. There wasn't before. Yeah, sorry. So you said something about the pirates of Luskan? A mutiny? Please explain.
Third High Captain captured me and my companions and has given us a task instead of taking our life. He wants to go up the ranks. He wants to be the second High Captain. But to do that, he wants it to be made so that the second High Captain is put to death. So it looks like he committed a mutiny by
Yes.
us getting a letter.
Getting a letter from me saying that the second captain performed mutiny and that he should be treated as a mutant.
Yes, apart from he didn't want you to write the letter.
Oh, he said he wanted a letter from me.
Yes.
You sound like you've heard this plan before.
No, I'm just very clever. It's very easy to work out
Quick
why you just
question.
appeared.
See, I told you.
Was it you that was casting the divination magic on the edge of the ravine?
No. None of my people have the ability to scribe.
It's
That was
likely-
probably Captain Soldier.
It's likely we've been watched then, yes.
Yes. So he's probably well aware of what you're doing.
Yes.
You should probably know that he's not going to be too happy about all this since now We have no intention of doing this whatsoever. We have no ill being towards you, but he did want us to make sure that you
He wanted us to
were
kill you.
dead.
Well, I
Yes.
figured as much. If you were to send a letter from me, then and you weren't going to convince me to do it, what reason would I have to do that?
But the way we see it is, he is now committing mutiny. Or
Yes.
attempting to.
Technically. But again, why would I care?
If he's going to
He
send us
wants
after
he
you,
wants you dead.
If he's willing to try once, he's willing to try again.
He doesn't want me dead. It's just a
He
means
wants-
to an end.
yes,
He wants
true.
the second captain dead.
Mhm.
But it shows that he doesn't care whether you live or die.
He's a pirate. Pirates never care.
Now,
Rather than killing you, is there somewhere we can come to an agreement, getting your cooperation for this letter, in where you can hopefully improve your position with the third captain, rather than him killing you?
Maybe. What are you offering?
Well, what does the second, no, the third, what number is he?
Third.
Captain, have to offer
Fuck all.
as an improvement to your, well, I mean, for one,
No, he offered nothing.
no, he offered us nothing. But I'm sure he'd rather have someone of this character's means working with him or for him rather than dead.
And the big ship.
No,
He does have a big ship.
he does have a big ship and a big spear.
And a rather large sphere.
But what I'm saying is, why doesn't
This is
this,
in character.
Yeah.
why doesn't this character keep his current job working for the third captain rather than being pushed out of the picture?
I don't know, if he does this, technically he'll be working for the second captain.
Who do you
Probably
work
in a better
for?
position.
My understanding was you work for yourself.
I work for myself. The captains work for me.
Yeah.
They
see,
work for you.
They do what I tell them to.
See.
So,
It's very profitable.
if you have a worker who then decides, no, I'm going to kill my boss, surely that's a bad thing for you, being the boss.
You didn't decide to kill the boss. It's just a means to an end. I understand doing means.
So, okay,
He just wants to be a promotion. He just wanted a promotion. Actually thinking I might give it to him.
well, if you just gave
Well,
it,
job's done then. Let's go home.
that would save us a lot of hassle. And a
Well-
target on our backs.
I don't know if it would stop the target. I mean, you technically didn't do what he asked you to do.
But we
the
still got
end's
the
still the
ended
same.
games done.
Yeah, this is true.
His main goal was to
What's for
Supplant the second captain.
The alternative, I don't know, is quite. This wouldn't sit quite as well with the captain, but you would need to find a replacement for him. It would mean you have the fame and the glory.
Oh,
of
God, I know where this
having
is
dealt
going.
with this
Yeah.
guy.
I have an idea of who I'm going to replace. There's a another half orc I like, goes by the name of Deshaun.
Brilliant.
I think I'll promote him to third.
He's good. We've met him.
Oh, you did meet him.
yes, he likes wine bars.
He's
There's a problem.
the only. I mean, obviously, this would mean a lot of fame for you, helping take down this powerful captain.
I mean, I already have a lot of fame.
But it would also mean a great picture on your wall of this half-orc killing a kraken.
I don't care for.
You've got a big space on this wall over here. Needs a picture.
I like it as a cave. No, it was on the wall, but it was carved into the wall.
Just take the wall out, put it in there.
I'll pass the stealth check for it.
True.
100
I think I'll
page
do the
later.
promotion. I think I'd like to see some new blood.
And what's your plans for us then? Do we just leave?
Is there any guarantee of our safety?
No.
Is there any hope of our
No.
safety?
I'm thinking. Let me send the message first. I'll get that done.
Just to
You
clarify,
you prefer he became second rather than he be removed for committing mutiny?
Just good
I
business.
don't follow the pirate code, and honestly, It's small.
I was really hoping you were going to say they're more like guidelines.
I was more expecting, and neither do any of the rest of them. Like,
It's surprisingly smart.
When he
for
said,
a
when he
half
said, I'm thinking when we said what's in store for clients like that.
Go ahead. Look at this, check.
9.
No. He's thinking. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's thinking. But he pulls out, opens all the drawers of his desk and pulls out a piece of parchment, quill and ink. Spends a few minutes writing a note, rolls it up, and then stands up, and walks over to the northern wall. Odrez looks around Richie and goes, "Probably a good thing you didn't come in here to kill me, because you wouldn't have been able to send a message like this." And he reaches up and puts his hand on the wall. A few seconds pass, and a section of the wall slides open, and he just slides in, lets go, and the parchment disappears. And
well,
the
that's
slides back down.
more efficient
Do I
than the
understand
postal
what just
service.
happened?
It was make an Arcana check.
And that's 19.
Okay. It'd be something akin to like a sending spell of some sort, but rather than sending the message telepathically, it's
No.
well, yeah, a sending slash like a minor teleportation spell that is somehow assigned to only work when he tries to use it. And then he just inserts the parchment and it teleports somewhere else, presumably somewhere in Luskan, to be picked up there. And he turns around for the rest of where he is and sort of clasps his hands down by his waist. So Soljak will be the second captain. Baron will be removed. Never liked the name.
So it's a bit common.
It's a bit of a mouthful. It's a bit stupid, really. Just like him. Really should have seen this one coming. He'll be taken care of in their way. The Shark will reach third captain, which I'm sure will piss off the fourth and fifth, so that'll be fun to watch. That's the way these things go.
Could it cause more problems considering the Shark was a member of the third captain's former crew, which could lead to a far stronger group with the second and third uniting?
Probably. I see no issue with them working better together. If they work better together, you don't have things like the third finding a group of random people, sending them off to kill me, so that he can replace the second.
True. What would our chances have been if we had actually bothered to try and attack, as stupid as it would have been?
Me?
Yes.
Would you?
I'm
Just
asking,
gonna
I'm
ask
curious.
the guys, like, how likely were we to kill you, by the
It's
way?
like, yeah, look at. Do you want me to example? Yeah, you're dead.
Can
now.
I try?
Whoops.
Can I try punching you? Oh, I'm really
You're
like.
curious to know what it'd be.
Is
many
this
tales.
guy like?
Why
I'm asking him. I'm saying I've heard many tales about.
His response was, "You're curious to know what it's like."
No.
We're not with him, by the way. He just
That's
tagged
not true.
off.
I'll show you one of this. He flicks his hand out, and you watch as a dagger flies out of the bracer in his hand towards you.
Yeah.
You asked for this.
Yeah, you did.
Literally.
I'm just gonna get
I'm
the
probably
stats.
gonna laugh if this.
You have
happens.
made that, wasn't you?
Tell me this blinds him in one eye or something, and he's just got
He
one
might have
eye
shield.
with a dagger stuck
Yeah.
in it for the rest of the
Are we
journey.
rolling initiative?
No, I've
No,
heard.
he can. I'm not.
No, I don't intend
Bear
to
with me, I
fight
just need to
him.
download the file that's got the stats.
Oh, that's not good. So you should not have asked that.
No, you shouldn't.
That would be a 27 to
Ah!
Is that it?
Yes.
Does that hit? He asks.
So
I'm not healing that.
No,
I don't think anyone is.
Neither am I.
No one's feeling any
So would
sympathy
they.
towards you for that.
Yeah.
Just stupidity.
you're going to take
12, big 12.
Yeah, I'm dead. Probably.
Probably not in one.
Yeah, there's a dagger, but it's probably got poison.
It's a lot of dice.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
4 times you rolled.
31 points of piercing
Yeah, I'm
damage.
gone.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Are you?
As the dagger
red or
just
down?
sinks straight into your
Sure.
Doesn't your mage armor do something?
Not that much.
increases his AC.
It puts his
No,
armor up.
it's now gone. No, it's not.
It's not yes.
If he's
still there.
unconscious, it's gone, isn't it?
No, because it's not a. It's not a
Was
concentration
that
spell.
you
Oh,
did
okay.
or
I'm out.
you are
You're
out?
just
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Now, that's
don't
pretty
want to have to
impressive.
pick him up.
I'm not carrying him.
I don't want
He looks around the rest of you and goes,
That was fucking
That was-
cool.
That was impressive.
He asked for that, quite literally.
I'm impressed, I've got to say.
I thought it was cool.
you do watch a few seconds pass as the dagger just disappears.
Huh.
Neat.
So you're down, not dead.
I'm just knocked out, yeah.
I'll use one of the charges of medical
Oh,
equipment
right.
to stabilise him.
No, hang on, I can stabilise. I think I can stabilise him. Have I got spare the die? No, no, I don't.
I'm just going to do a fucking
Yeah,
medicine
I've
check.
just used it.
Yeah, so you're stabilised.
Okay.
We'll just leave you on the floor though.
Yeah. 4 hours.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's 4 hours.
Anyone else want to find out?
No.
Ah, good thanks.
No, that would.
I'd love to have
You
a
don't
go
listen.
with one of those, but not on that end of it.
You got any other cool tricks to show us?
Shut up.
I do.
No, fuck.
Oh, no, not like that. I'm more interested in like that
I'll show
cloak
you.
you've got.
And he flicks his wrists out,
Ah, shit.
and he flicks them down. And rather than daggers, 2 short swords slide out from the blade, from the wrist.
Mad nifty.
And
This.
he now has
pretty cool.
just short swords. Going for this, and he goes, "I do this."
For fuck's sake. Like,
Again, you asked for it as well.
I didn't ask to be stabbed, I just wanted to see.
Yeah, but you know, it's fun.
He asked, oh, could I take you in a fight? I just was like,
It's fun for
Agile.
him. He's a drow, remember?
20, yeah.
But we gotta start asking
Now,
for
shield
work.
of faith, does that,
Yeah.
is that
Yeah,
reaction or
It
is
seems
that
like
is
his
an
plan is
action.
just to slowly kill us.
I
one
know,
by
I'm
one.
sure how I'm
It's
giving
not
it
that
to
way,
it.
see.
It's if you ask a stupid question, you
Oh
get
yeah,
killed.
that would only be +2. wouldn't
So
it?
don't ask a stupid question.
Ah, sure out. It's gonna hurt even more than a dagger, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because only used 2.
Yes,
No, just one, it was 2.
No, we went with both.
Yeah, for 2
Yeah.
swords.
Mm. Stupid lizard.
He also literally asked for it.
Yes.
No, I.
48 points of piercing damage.
Oh.
You don't die.
Okay, I have 27 health.
Yeah, 54. So
Yeah.
So.
It's not.
Fucking hell. Who's stabilising him?
I guess we'll be going now then.
Me. There you go, you stabilised.
Thank you. Do I wake up before this guy?
No, you both take 4 hours.
I'm not dragging him.
Sometimes I do wonder about.
I want it inside that.
Make an insight check. He shakes his
12.
hands and the blades
retract.
retract. Not sure what he means by that.
Well, we do have some more.
I said I guess we'll be going now then.
What did he say?
He said, will you? Yeah.
Seeing as you had no trouble dealing
I said
with
to
them
him, I guess
pirates-
we'll be going now then. And he said, will you?
Seeing as you had no trouble dealing with them pirates or stupid questions, we do have some more useful information for you. On the off chance that we would then leave unless you have some work for us. I'm sure you know about the giants in the ship at Luskin.
More side quests.
Yes.
You see, we know a bit about that, which might pique your interest.
I'm listening.
So, according to everything that's happened in the past month, we know a bit about what's happening with the giants, and importantly, why they're attacking all over the place. If we tell you everything we know, do you think that will help our chances of leaving this cave?
It certainly contribute.
Let's give it a try then.
Whoa. Before we use our bargaining chip, how likely are we to be leaving this cave?
You don't know.
Yeah, that worries me. That worries.
Were you not warned by Seljack when you came here what would happen?
No.
No, are you not surprised?
He didn't use the term kill on sight.
No. Really?
I don't
He
recall.
may have done. Memory's a bit fuzzy on what he actually said.
Don't mind those, the spiders make sounds sometimes.
May have said
They
something
sound
else.
ill.
It might be a wolf spider.
They've been fed in a while.
He may have said something about hyper cunning and smart, which is why you might help us out a bit more with this other problem we've been trying to deal with, which is the giants.
I might help you out.
No, I said we help you out with the giants.
I certainly heard. I would help you out with your...
He's also not too bright and likes mixing his words up without realising it.
So, the giants are causing problems everywhere. And we've been around a lot of places, like they're causing problems everywhere.
There they are.
And we hear it's something to do with the ordering.
Yes.
The ordering.
The thing that decides how giants are inside giant society.
Yeah, that got smashed. So they're all bargaining to see who's top dog now.
That explains a lot.
Are they causing problems for you?
Not particularly. Not much a giant can do against our poisons.
You see, they might start posing a bit more of a threat because of all the attacks they're currently planning across Luskin and the whole Saul coast.
Sort of indifferent to that. Pirates go down and they get what they deserve.
No, you don't understand. We're trying to figure out why they're going to attack literally everywhere. Like, they're going to trust up from Luskin all the way from north to south because they're raiding for something, looking for people. We're looking for one other person, artist, Simba, but they're looking, right? And they're starting in Luskin, which didn't go too well, but they're going to move down here, or up here, wherever we are.
That won't be very difficult.
So I think we're hoping to look into this,
Fuck.
and before they cause a problem for you, maybe we can find out what it is they're doing and
We're
tell
not
you.
having one.
We're not
This
having
time of night.
See, again, I don't really see where the benefit is for me. Because I can just live underground. Apart from the occasional stone giant, which normally live in stones. They don't really come down to where I live.
But like I said, they're planning to attack literally the ravine.
They can have a fun time trying to fight us in the Underdark.
That they've done enough to try.
They certainly are, and they'll die for it. But I have no issue with the surface dwellers dying.
Okay, I was just hoping that maybe we could look into that before it happens and tell you a bit more about it. Okay.
Well, do you require anything in particular that we could help you with?
What was that?
And-
What?
Just a minor bit that only we
Oh.
know about.
Okay.
World ending scenario. I should try and do it subtly so it doesn't break up all this, but whatever.
Yeah.
It broke up all this.
It broke up all this.
Whatever.
I have the capability, I have the control, the knowledge, the resources to essentially acquire whatever it is I wish to acquire. So what could you do for me that I couldn't do myself?
Leave your name out of it.
Can't you do in the sunlight?
It means you're doing less as well.
I have ways of doing things in the sunlight. But why would I use you?
As I said, your name would stay out of it. As far as anyone else is concerned, we're just a random bunch of psychopaths.
But let's say, I don't know, I decide to step in and stop the giants. Why wouldn't I want my name involved?
Well, that would be you doing a good thing. I'm saying if you require...
More clandestine activity.
Exactly, it might be... You know, if you require something that...
I'm a drow. Clandestine activities matter not to me. It is easy enough as sending some information down to my contacts in the Underdark and using them. And they know not to fuck with me.
I think we've learned not to fuck with you.
I would certainly hope so.
Not to put too fine up.
Shut up,
Kick
you.
him in the ribs. Point
Yeah.
on it.
Did anyone speak on his by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Was that like a dying Casper there?
We'll just kick him. Shut the fuck up.
It's too late for whining.
No, it's just
Gag
death
your
mode.
mouth.
What are we gonna do with you?
Wait 4 hours and then decide?
We've got all the time in the world by the looks of it, unless he doesn't kill us beforehand.
It's been a long time since I've had an actual fight.
Oh.
People normally sort to flee from the name. It's a bit boring, really. I guess because I do that a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty impressive to see what.
I'm skilled with my weapons. That we can see. How about this? I fancy some enjoyment, some pleasure.
You can have him.
Seldom you're up.
Pleasure, what?
I might take him anyway.
Cool, go for it.
I was looking for more drow than a male. It's more interesting when they have their own pet spider. Can any of you wake your friends up?
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Oh,
No!
a weak cube. Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
me.
so kill wounds.
One or other of you
Fine.
now has rather slapped
Was it?
face.
You want to see the dark?
D8.
Yeah.
It's
Courage have 5 total, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, if you just cast level 1.
Plus wisdom?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Cool, that, who wants 6?
Oh, that was definitely a mistake.
Yeah.
So what was that for him
Six.
or me?
Yeah.
Well,
5.
if Talon did him, then 4.
Yeah.
I think I should kill myself first.
I
And
still don't see how we were supposed to do this, even if we just fought, if he can literally one-shot everyone.
Yeah, we wouldn't win anyway.
We wouldn't have won.
I think the idea is that we kind of go, please no, we were told to do it
Yeah.
halfway through.
But he already knows that, and we
He
didn't
already
have the
knows
intention
that.
of killing him in the first place.
Yeah.
What is 6?
6.
Right.
What are we doing?
Find
Like,
out.
with no trouble at all, he managed to one-shot both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we were kind of standing there, just sort of like, wow, look at the blades, and
Well,
then
one. Sure.
But still,
Yeah.
he probably would have done that even if he did try it.
Yeah, I mean,
He would have gone, poof.
How you two feeling?
there's a hole in me.
Like I just got stabbed by a Drow's dagger.
Any drow's dagger?
Your dagger. It was a bit worse than I was expecting from a dagger.
That hole goes all the way
Definitely
through. There's a second one.
Don't
Ow.
worry. I've stuffed a hanky in it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Anyone else able to pick them up a little bit? I'd like this to be a fair one.
Oh, is there more? I don't want any more.
Right.
No, I can heal myself.
You can heal yourself, I'll do a level 1 on you then.
Well,
7, 10.
that's level. Is it even worse doing a level 2? Yes, I don't want to be instantly killed.
You're going to be
Again.
instantly killed anyway. You might as well not heal
He
yourself.
doesn't want to be like actually just
Like
killed.
dead
Oh,
killed.
right, yeah.
So yeah.
Knocked out.
That's an 8 and a 4.
Nice.
Nice. So
he'd be on
it's, I think it's plus. Yeah, it's plus 3.
How are you two looking?
Oh, halfway there.
Oh, fuck off! I dealt damage to myself.
15. You did what he did.
Oh,
He
Christ.
killed himself again.
How did you
If
feel
I
like,
take
oh,
a
I
10-minute
killed
break
myself
just
by
to make
accidentally doing cure wounds the wrong way? On myself.
Yes, you did inflict wounds.
What?
Was that command
It
word
was a little
kill?
bit
That
worse
word
than
kill.
the
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm at 25.
How are you looking though?
I have 2 holes in me. 4 holes
Well,
in
they're
me.
kind of You
I mean,
have
yeah,
one
Mac,
close, right?
Health-wise,
Yeah, okay, I'm pretty much at full.
Yeah.
He's
It was
fine.
always with
I
the close.
slowly pull
I'm
that
more or less
empty out
half,
myself
yeah.
and give it back
Okay.
to you.
It's fine.
He
It's really fine. I'm not accepting it. It's come on your intestines. Fuck that.
oh, the handkerchief. Yeah. He
It's yours. It's a present.
Fine, I'll go this way. And he says, he wanders over to one of the 3 drow blocking the entrance, whispers in one of their ears, and then turns around and faces you and goes, just gonna wait for a few seconds. Drow wanders off. Comes back.
Can I hear what you said?
You whispered it like a drop on it, bent down, yeah. And Drow comes back.
That's his note from last time.
About 30 seconds later, and is carrying a red potion.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
You
Actually,
said
He passes it to Jarlax. Yes?
So while this is going on, I get my remaining powder out of my bag.
Black stuff.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Change, you know.
Huh?
How much have you got?
Not a lot, I don't
I think
think.
you've got, I want to say £3.
3 or 4.
Maybe 4.
How many dangerous people is he going to give this to?
All of them.
I'm not going to give it to him.
Well, I mean,
He's going to be pretty intrigued
Well,
when
I
he
mean,
sees
It
it.
says 4.
We're not.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess in this case, it's not. You're not going to give it to him. You're going to give it to him.
We do have this amazing tobacco.
That was one of my plans. I could put it into my club.
I was about to say, that's the wrong campaign.
So
Then I realised what
he
you meant.
walks over to you with a potion and goes, drink it.
Inside that? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll just drink it, screw it. If he wanted to be dead, I'd be dead by now.
Yeah, roll 44 and add 4.
Take that sandwich.
How much?
44, I'm going to still see.
Oh yeah.
3 fourths, 7, 10, 12 plus 4, 16. I have full health.
There you go. Okay.
Hmm.
You're looking pretty good. Cool. He stands there. He looks around to you. The drow with him had never at any point put down their weapons. They are currently still on them. But they do actually. They put away their hand crossbows. There's a slight motion to them. They put away their hand crossbows, but they will keep their short swords out. And he just goes, so, like I said, I've been warned. You've seen a little bit of what I can do. Entertain me. But we're gonna call it there. So,
I was this close to punching him.
I was thinking the same thing, just go BAM!
Yeah, I was just
Sitting next
thinking
to
I'm
me.
gonna throw a dagger at someone. Just like literally, it's just
Or
the
just
event-
combat roll and crossbow one of you.
Info
Like, with a bow in the head,
and
right.
So yeah,
Bam!
ready for performance check rolls next week, right guys?
Yeah. We
it was
prefer
possible to
music
get
about
in
that.
there. Legitimately was possible to get in there without any of that shit going down.
Let me
It
guess.
was a way.
You go over the edge.
The back door.
Nope.
Wait until they leave at night.
I mean, you could have literally, if you hadn't shouted down the tunnel, probably could have got in.
Really?
Yeah,
Stealth past everyone in this camp.
I doubt this
I
place
mean,
is a salt.
there are actually only 2 guards between you and Jarlaxle.
I suppose everyone was off in side rooms.
It would mean having the right route then.
Yeah, you got the right road to do it. You hadn't.
How many directions? Are
We don't know what the right route is. Yeah, to be fair, we've had to make the right choice every single time.
But it was time. But I had a list of things that would happen depending on what you guys did. And
I just wanted to see his weapons. I didn't want to be stabbed.
Oh, as soon as you started saying that, I'm like, he's going to stab you too. He's going to stab you too. You have just
Specifically, I
invited
did
him.
say I want to see what that cloak can do.
Yeah, you already
Because
got
I
swung
know,
at by
I
that
know
point.
that's how he manages to do his stuff in the sunlight. But
you said I want to see another trick.
no, I started saying as you were talking, I want to see what the cloak can do, but you cut it off and it was like, no, he's going to stab you twice.
You said I want to see another trick. So
You
you're
did
like,
say
alright,
trick.
sing.
I want to see another trick. What can that cloak
Anyway, thank you guys for watching. We will be back next week to see how that goes down. That should be an interesting one. Going to work out who's going to take the first hit.
Is that your last one?
You can survive.
Yes.
Huh?
So
You can survive the first
Haha, 44 max HP.
43.
Yes. Sick.
Yeah,
You, we would have survived that.
43. How much damage? I rolled really high.
You're 48.
Really?
Really high.
Thank God you didn't roll any higher.
Yeah, it's another 10 damage and you would have not killed him outright.
He's 6 away, wasn't he?
I'd have been 2 halves of a lizard.
Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
hot, come on.
It is hot. Yeah, we'll catch you back next week to see how that fight goes down.
Hopefully we won't be melted.
That'll be pretty interesting. It'll be
We don't know that he wants to fight.
Yes, he does. He literally gave me a healing potion because he wants to have some.
He might want us to put on a music on
He
that.
may, you know what? He may
I
even
still,
want
I
us to
still
fight
don't
each other
understand
for a
how we're
while
meant
for
to
his
kill
own
him when he
amusement.
one-shots everything.
No, he may want us to fight each other for his own
I think he wants
amusement.
us to do enough damage to him.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
And just literally fight each other rather than him. He goes,
Well, actually, no. If the Drell's like him, then he's going to be like, "Aha! I am the punching bag today."
Anyway,
Except every
Yeah.
now and then he'll just kill one of us.
we said it last week, we'll say it again this week. We are doing a charity stream for Mind for 24 hours Tomb Horrors on the 25th of August to the 26th of August.
That's the bank holiday weekend.
Bank holiday one weekend, yeah, so put it on at work on Friday and then join us and sleep on Sunday. That's what we're going to do.
Wear headphones because we're probably going to swear a lot. Well, they're
No,
gonna swear a lot.
they'll definitely
Shit
be
ton.
spared.
There will be swearing, there will be cursing, there will be loud screaming, and maybe some blood and tears.
I thought part of it was we weren't allowed to swear.
Fuck off. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're not making an actual deck of anything, so we can actually proper, like, draw the card and going to show that, yeah, we're
Oh,
actually
that's
gonna make
amazing.
a proper
Yeah, we
deck
can quite
to have.
I
Yeah.
respect. I'll do that now.
Wait, you mean like blank cards to do it? Or?
We'll just get a deck of cards. We only need 20, 30 to 22, 22 cards. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. We'll put the link in the description again. Next week we'll have that fight, and that will be to as normal. However, the 2 weeks after that, me, Sam, and John are away. So there'll be something different for those 2 weeks. It'll still be D&D. But it'll be a bit different. It'll be DM'd by Nathan. And everyone else will be playing.
So we really fucking easy because you'll lowball all the rolls.
Mate, I just fudged them! 20. You guys
here's my weighty dice that you didn't know about, so I can fuck you over.
It's like every 10
If I was
seconds.
DMing,
Bullshit!
there is an actual rule on it. Like, be like, what?
No, I will.
Yeah.
18? Excuse me, what? Show me that.
Top 10?
Yeah.
I got ropes and stuff on there too.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna sit there.
So yeah,
so I can lean around
You'll
and
get
look.
Nathan's idea. You'll see a couple of one-shots is what we're
Yeah.
doing. Some one-shots that we built. We need to finish doing characters for. We'll get that out.
Oh, are you going to pre-build characters for us?
Yeah, specifically they're built for the one-shot. We want to test the balance of the thing with the actual characters. So we'll
Makes
just
it a bit easier.
turn up.
Cool, that means all I need to work out is a voice. That's
Yeah.
5 minutes.
And a name. That's it.
A
Nice,
name?
easy.
I like names.
But yeah, cool. So check out next week. Check out the 2 weeks afterwards to see what Nathan's like as a DM. It'll be interesting.
Should be fun.
Yeah. And then yeah. Like video, comment, subscribe. Go to Facebook, like there.
Share with your friends.
Share it. I've never said to share it.
No, you've not.
Share it.
I've realised that.
If you enjoy it, please do. I'm assuming you enjoy it at episode 15. If you don't enjoy it, still watching it, this is it.
Yeah.
If you're watching, if you're still
If you're
watching
one of the
episode
20 people
15,
that still watches this on a regular basis and you don't enjoy
If
it,
you're
please
still-
tell us.
if you're still watching it episode 15, you don't enjoy it. You're clearly a drow, and you're clearly some sort of sadist that's just like deliberately punishing yourself.
Or you have
It's
nothing
matter.
else better to do.
Especially
You're
since his
enjoying it.
intros tend to be very long.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it's a pile of shit. If you don't like, I mean, and to be fair, if you're episode 15 and don't like it, still watching, yeah, do let us know what the fuck would make it interesting for you, because that's impressive. And,
Yeah, good on you.
You're fucking, at that point, you're like hardcore fan.
or they just fell asleep halfway through the first episode and they've been on playlist.
Yeah. It could be that.
It could be.
Do you know what? No, it couldn't. 'Cause
No,
50
no.
years, that's 30 hours. You've actually gone away for the weekend to come back really.
They might be dead.
No!
We killed some
But
poor
actually,
bastard.
it would have stopped, and this episode might have just stopped because
It
you
would've
need
just
to
gone to-
also repeat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, unless
you have to
they
press-
turn on repeat.
Which I don't understand why you would do it if you tend to watch it on repeat. But anyway, this night was fun. I look forward to next week where I get to use the character thing that I built, and it's going to be amazing. They might die,
Try
but
shit.
hey, shit happens.
You don't give a fuck.
I really don't.
I can't wait to die in one hit again.
Yeah.
New characters.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
prepare.
we will catch you next week
Yeah.
for episode 16.
Ah.
Cheers.